You know this thing is on, and I've already got the munchies.
We the people high and free, joking through democracy. Grab your lighter, grab your mic. Politics never felt this right. We the people light it up. Take a seat, talking truth while we laugh. Staying chill, staying sweet. From the podium to the pub, yeah, we're keeping it real. It's Andy and Merlin with the capital feel.
How about you?
No, not yet. But I did. I ate something before I ate my edible. But
Oh, and what'd you take?
what did I take?
Yeah.
I got some new ones. Hiatus.
Whoa, whoa, what is that?
This is from Steezy.
That's a great box. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, 10 sour gummies,
And how do they taste? How much is per dose?
10 milligrams per dose.
Okay. Is it just like hybrid sativa, indica?
They are they're sativa. It says daytime joyful,
Woo!
energizing, and euphoric.
I hope it works on you, Andy, this time. Is there any other type of CBD and all that, ABC and all that stuff in there?
It doesn't really say. It says vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO.
Oh, gluten-free. I can eat it.
Yeah, you could have these.
So how much did you take?
I just took one dose, so 10 milligrams.
Okay. I took one of these. These are you've had these Caminos, right? I think I've had these before.
Yeah,
This
you
is, Exhilarate Wild Cherry. They do it. I wish they had these just plain with no drugs in it. That'd be a whole damn can. But I can't. Otherwise, I'd start freaking out watching this show. So we're on another episode of We the People with Andy and Merlin. So right now we're trying to tell you what we're eating, what kind of weed edibles before we start watching these terrible rallies and speeches and hearings that we always do for We the People. I'm Merlin. This is Andy over here. And we're just discussing what we took before we start watching this show.
We're trying to describe what we ate, but
it's the only way we can get through this whole thing, man. So this is 5 milligrams of sativa with another 5 milligrams of CBC.
What's CBC?
I don't know. And then another 5 milligrams of CBC. That's got a lot of crazy stuff in there. It says exhilarate. And then I took that's 5 milligrams. Then I took this one. I've never had this before. Lights On.
Oh, shit.
Called Green Crack Energy Gummy.
Yeah, heavy hitters.
Cannabis infused THCV gummies, sativa with THCV. So I've got all kinds of things running through my body right now, baby, because we're going to need it. So one dosage is 20, but I took half. So I ate 10 milligrams of THC and 5 of THCV. Okay.
Oh my God.
I've got the whole gambit in there from the weed store. And because I don't like smoking, but they also gave me a flower thing, but I don't like to smoke this stuff.
If anybody watching sees something happen to Merlin because of this, don't panic. I will take care of it.
Well, dude, I got to control the whole motherboard over here, okay? I got to show the videos and find them, and I had to make sure I organized them all so I know where to find them in case I get 2 TCV, BCD, ABC, BVD.
Make sure you don't pull up those adult tabs.
Oh, I know, right? Oh my God! Whoa! Whoops! Oh, porn bookmark, baby. Where do you hide your porn bookmarks, Andy? I'm kidding.
They're deep undercover.
Okay. So anyway, we're gonna watch. It happened a few days ago, or the other day actually. Trump's rally in Pennsylvania because they're all freaking out, saying that since Trump isn't on the ballot, that that's the reason so many Republicans are getting just swept out on all these red states and cities. And they're like, Trump, you got to go up to Pennsylvania and do something. So they were like, talk about the economy, talk about affordability. And when you see this, and it's crazy because all the major network news or cable news networks have tried to whitewash this, Andy. Like
Oh,
even
yeah.
CNN, like they try to find the best parts of it. Fox, even though that's even a stroll at this point.
It was that bad, huh?
It was this bad. So this is going to be pretty. This is going to be a lot easier than we watched last time with Dan, because this is going to get a little zany. Okay. But first, we're going to watch the. While that was going on, there were some hearings at Capitol, I think, with the congressmen or senators or congressmen, I think, with DHS and the FBI. So they spoke with Christy Nome, your favorite Andy,
Well,
Ice Barbie, and with Betty Thompson, I guess another guy spoke, another Democrat congressperson, and then I forget what his name is, but we'll find out here soon. I just totally blanked out. Excuse me. But I think he's like third in FBI or something, like one of the head of FBI guys.
Oh yeah.
Who's actually like had like a career as an FBI agent and working in FBI, like he is like, but so there's no excuse that this guy, like stupidity cannot work on this guy. Like he's not stupid. So he's either lying or, he's really having to lie for Donald Trump. Have you seen that clip too?
I have not seen that clip.
With Betty Thompson. So let's watch those first so our edibles can kick in.
We get warmed up.
So that'll be about 10 minutes. And then I'll ask how you're doing. Maybe if you need some food to eat, get a munchie yet. And then we'll watch the Donald Trump rally speech, which is about an hour and a half. Okay, sound good?
Okay.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Got some energy on you now?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to laugh.
Let's go for it then. So this one first is me with Christy Nome right there in the middle, okay?
Yeah.
And let me know if I got to bring it up or down with the volume. Bear with me because, like I said, I'm already high.
Okay.
And then the next person they're going to interview is the baldy dude on the right. Okay. But different time. Got it?
Okay.
This is clip one. Ready?
Ready.
This is what they've been showing all over the news.
You served in the military. I haven't either, but
I put captions on too for
that
Andy.
as Americans,
Okay, so
we owe everything to those who have served our country in uniform, particularly those who have served in combat. Do you agree with that?
Sir, I believe that people that are in this United States that are citizens have legal status here.
Madam Secretary, we are joined on Zoom by a gentleman named Sejun Park.
So she said like no one that has served in the military, veterans that have ever been detained by ICE.
Panama in 1989.
Yeah.
Like many veterans, he struggled with PTSD and substance abuse after his service. He was arrested in the 1990s for some minor drug offenses, nothing serious. He never hurt anyone besides himself, and he's been clean and sober for 14 years. He is a combat veteran, a Purple Heart recipient. He has sacrificed more for this country than most people ever have.
I wish you started making
Earlier
faces.
this year, you deported him to Korea, a country he has lived in since he was 7 years old. Will you join me in thanking Mr. Park for his service to our country?
Sir, I'm grateful for every single person that has served our country and follows our laws.
Can you please tell
knows
Mr.
that our
Park
laws
why
are
you
important
deported
and
him?
every one of them needs to be enforced.
But you understand that
No,
many
sounds like a
veterans
character
struggle
from
with
Fargo.
PTSD, many veterans struggle with
She's from the area, right?
challenges.
Yeah.
This man took 2 bullets for our country. Will you have broad authority, by the way, as secretary, to issue humanitarian parole, to do deferred action. Will you commit to at least looking at Mr. Park's case to see if you can help him find a pathway back to this country that he sacrificed so much for?
I will absolutely look at his case.
This
but
guy
I
did an
want to
amazing
remember
job.
that
Madam
Well,
Secretary, the man
yeah.
behind you, please stand
I don't know
sir.
how she can
His
sit
name is
there
Jim
and not
Brown
be
from
like
Troy, Missouri.
completely
He
embarrassed.
is a Navy combat veteran who
you got to
served our
fix your
country in the
audio
Gulf War.
somehow.
He's married to a woman named Donna.
Like it's getting really
who came
digital.
to our
Like
country
even when you're not
illegally
even
from
talking,
Ireland when she was
like
11
making
years
a lot
old.
of feedback.
She has lived here for 48 years. Because of you, Jim's wife Donna has been in prison for the last 4 months. She did not come here illegally, and she has never committed any crime
Take the echo
other
off or
than
the
writing
echo-
2 bad checks
echo removal?
totaling $80
Here we go.
10 years ago.
Okay.
She is
It
currently
switched
in
to my
prison
camera audio.
facing
Okay, gotcha.
deportation.
Right.
Ms. Nome, will you thank Mr. Brown for his service to our country?
Thank you, Mr. Brown, for your service to our
Now, what possible explanation can there be for locking up his wife for
Jeez.
4 months when she has
4
committed
months?
no crime other than writing a couple of bad checks for $80.
And she's from Ireland.
Sir, it is
Is she
not
white?
my prerogative, my latitude, or my job.
Yeah,
to
that's
pick and
actually a
choose
little
which laws in
surprising.
this country
I know.
get
You
enforced
have
and
broad
which ones
discretion
don't.
as the secretary.
We need
You
to
can
follow
Like, how do they
the
find-
law
you can
and
do all
enforce
kinds
Like
of
a white
things.
person. Like,
Choosing
you know
not
they're
to
looking for, like,
recommit
people of
again to
color.
just reviewing
Yeah.
Donna's case and reuniting this
They have
combat
two
veteran
bad
with
checks.
his beloved wife who also loves
weird.
this country.
I
It's just
will
part of the
review this.
Palantir, the
Madam
surveillance stuff.
Secretary, you've already
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
the
they're the
story
worst.
of Lance
It's
Corporal
so
Alejandro
bad
Barranco.
what they're
The
doing.
United States
Unbelievable.
Marine veteran who is behind you, who also has two brothers who are United States Marines. Will you thank Lance Corporal Barranco for his service?
Thank you for your service.
His father, Narcisco Barranco, is a landscaper in California who has lived peacefully in our country for 30 years and has no criminal record. Last spring, while he was mowing the lawn at an IHOP, ICE agents tackled him in the street and imprisoned him for weeks. A peaceful, hard-working man who raised 3 sons to be United States Marines. We need men of that character in this country. Again, as secretary, you have broad discretion. Will you consider Lance Corporal Barranco's father for parole in place to stay in our country, owing to the fact that he has contributed to our country by raising 3 United States Marines?
This is an opportunity to remind everybody that every person that's in this country illegally has an opportunity to voluntarily go home and come back the right way.
What is she Oh my God.
United States Marines.
This is their home.
He has been living here peacefully, doing his job for 30 years. You have discretion. You are choosing not to use it. Madam Secretary, you promised America.
Or we'll have
that
to
you would
look
go
at
after
5
the
years
worst
of your
the worst.
Instagram.
But these people are not the worst of the worst. A
That's
Purple Heart
insane, isn't it?
recipient, a military spouse,
Isn't that like,
father of 3 Marines.
violation of your
It's not just
privacy?
veterans
Like, so
and
many
military
ways?
families. You are
Well, not
locking
if
up
your
our
like
kids
account
with
is public.
cancer,
You
mothers
choose
with
to
babies
post
in the
that
NICU,
stuff, then
United
it's kind of
States
like
citizens.
public information.
You do-
You're allowing
There
it
are many
to be there.
problems with your leadership, but the biggest problem is this. You don't seem to know how to
If
tell
the account was
difference
private
between
and they
the good
hacked
guys
into it or
and the
something,
bad guys.
or
Yeah.
Go after
Palantir
bad
looked at
guys.
it, then
Go
that
after
yeah would probably
terrorists.
be a
Do not
violation.
go
Yeah.
after veterans, Marines, children,
Gentlemen's
United
time's
States citizens.
expired.
I yield
Gentlemen's
back.
time's expired. I now recognize the gentlelady from Georgia.
What's that guy's name?
Green for 5 minutes.
I forget.
He was, that was good.
The
That was a very
previously
good, well put
Democrat-controlled
together
administration
argument.
allowed over 13 million border
We're not going
crossers.
to watch that one. We'll get to the second one, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I forget what that guy's name is, but man, he really came prepared. And just,
Yeah, that was very, very well done.
that was insane. Okay, ready for the second one? This is that bald-headed guy. Video file. Let's find out where it is.
Very much. I yield back. I now recognize the ranking member for 5 minutes of questions.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, this is Betty.
Mr.
Thompson
Gladstein,
from,
will you tell me
January 6th committee.
Yeah.
Organizations that pose on the domestic side, 2 of the organizations, number 1, number 2, threat to the homeland at this point?
Can you please clarify, like organizations?
Any domestic terrorist organization that poses a threat to the homeland as we speak?
I'd say the first one, President Trump had just announced executive order domestic terrorist organization,
He's
Antifa.
tongue-tied.
That's our primary concern right now.
Antifa.
Yeah.
Antifa, number 1 terrorist.
Right, that's what President Trump did. What does the FBI say?
Ooh, good one.
We share the same view. When you look at the data right now, you look at the domestic terrorist threat that we're facing. Right now, what I see from my position is that's the most immediate violent threat that we're facing on the domestic side.
So where is Antifa headquartered?
What we're doing right now with the
Oh
organization,
yeah, dude.
Where?
He's clearly
United
lying.
States.
He's making it up in his
Antifa.
mind.
He's been the need for cover Trump.
If it's a terrorist organization and you've identified it as number 1.
we are building.
How
up
many
the
people has
infrastructure right now.
Antifa killed this year?
None.
So what does that mean?
Listen here.
We trying to get the information. You say Antifa
Antifa.
is a terrorist organization. Tell us as a committee, how did you come to that? Where do they exist? How many members do they have
Exactly.
in the United States as of right now?
Well, that's very fluid. It's ongoing
Pretty
for us
fluid.
to understand that. The same, no different than Al Qaeda and ISIS.
No, I don't want you. I'll ask one question, sir. I just want you to tell us. If you said Antifa is the #1 domestic terrorist organization.
Yeah, you don't see them marching with
operating in
flags
the
and
United
masks
States.
on around
I
schools.
just need to know where they are,
Yeah.
how many people. I don't want a name. I don't want anything like that. Just how many people have you identified with the FBI that Antifa is made of?
The investigations are active.
It's amazing that the struggle they go through. We already know the answer is there's no head.
I know you wouldn't do that, but you did. Madam Secretary, you and the gentleman from NCTC reference the unfortunate accident that occurred with the National Guardsman being killed.
You think that was an unfortunate accident?
I mean,
It was a terrorist
no,
attack.
wait. Look, I'll get it straight. Then you can.
He shot our
respond.
National Guardsman in the head.
Look,
Now it's his fault
Mr.
now.
Chairman,
Yeah.
you direct the witness to allow me to ask my question. It was an unfortunate situation, but you blamed it solely on Joe Biden. I want you to know who approved the asylum application for this same person.
Mr. Thompson, this individual that came into the country.
No, I want to know who approved.
Congressman Thompson, I want
No,
you to
no,
understand
no.
when this individual came into the country,
I'm
he
not
came
gonna let you-
under
I'm not going to let you.
Here, this is your
evacuation of
child, man.
Afghanistan
No,
under
I'm
Operation
going for this
Allies
guy, man.
Welcome, was thoroughly vetted by the
Shade
Biden
on her,
administration
man.
at that point in time, allowed into our country, and then
Why
was
doesn't
never
her
followed
face
up. I want to
move?
remind
Reclaim
everybody
my
in
time.
Haven't you
Congress,
seen
Reclaim my time.
we
you know,
follow the law,
she does,
and
first
every
picture of her,
asylum is
where it's
supposed to
just
have
like
a
a mask.
check-in every single year, and the Biden
Does it
administration
move? You
failed
can
to
see her
do
lips
that.
kind of moving.
They vetted this individual, allowed them into our country, and did not do due
Witness will allow the.
Look, my
to answer that
age.
question.
Yes or no? Who approved the asylum claim?
The application on the asylum was thoroughly filled out by information that
By
was
Joe
gathered by the
Biden. He
administration.
filled it out
So the
himself.
Biden
Using the auto
administration
pin.
approved the
The
asylum.
asylum application was put into place under the rules established by the Biden administration.
Reclaiming my time. I don't want to file perjury
Look at
charges
that woman
against
back
you,
there behind Benny's
but
doing.
I'm of the opinion
She like on Instagram, like
that
this thing's getting
Trump
heated.
administration,
She's like on like
DHS, your DHS,
she's like
approved
go
the
liking
asylum
things on Instagram.
application.
Like
The
what
asylum
the hell?
application
Yeah, I don't know
moved
what she's
forward under
doing.
all of the information and vetting processes that were put in place
Like
under
you'll
the
believe
Biden
this right now.
administration,
They're really
which is
going
when
at it.
vetting happened, and that's what President Trump has changed.
Not
Under
no.
President Trump's administration,
my
This is
time
awesome.
again.
when
It's obvious you don't want to answer the question. Mr. Kent, you want a shot at it?
Shut.
The individual was vetted to serve as a soldier in Afghanistan, and that vetting standard was used by the Biden administration as a ruse to bring him here. Had we followed the standard operating procedures for special immigrant visas,
Reclaim that.
that individual and none of the allies welcome people would have come to America. That's on Joe Biden.
Gentlemen's
Just
time has
answer the-
expired.
That was the answer.
Point of order, Mr.
That's
Chairman.
what,
That was a murder.
see, that's
that
what
took
they
place
do.
in
They
DC. It was
filibuster
not an
until the
unfortunate-
senator runs out of time.
I know, right? Exactly.
What a bunch of scumbags.
I
Fuck
know,
you,
right?
Joe Kent.
Huh? They
Oh.
have, it's just the same script over and over
You're-
again.
Trump.
When you don't have an answer, you blame either say it's a lie or it's a hoax when you know you're fucked.
Yeah.
Or you say Joe Biden's fault.
Yeah. See, one thing we've always known about Donald Trump is he is America's greatest bullshit artist.
Yeah.
And he attracted, I think,
a bunch of bullshit artists.
the
Not
great
artists, but
they might be the Hall of Fame of bullshit artists because they are just so full of shit. And it's the best part is it's so obvious that they're so full of shit, but
I know, right?
they have no shame, they have no morality, and they have no self-worth. They're just it's about the money and the power, money and position.
But it's pathetic, isn't it?
Yeah, the normal people, it's
Dude,
pathetic.
just cut your balls off.
I would be
I think a lot of
absolutely
people
ashamed of
fall-
myself if I was in their position and did that.
Yeah, how can you look yourself in the mirror, man?
I don't know.
Or
I
other
don't
people
know.
that you're hurting. It's just insane.
And
But then there's
people-
all these bullshit wannabes. They think they're good bullshit artists, and they try to send me like articles about or links of Antifa and open it up and it's like it's terrible AI or it's terrible Photoshop. It's like so obvious, And I'm like, dude, that's totally on like a fake newspaper. Like I'm cross-referencing it and it says it's fake or an AI. Like AI's telling me it's an AI.
Yeah.
Like there is no Antifa's attacked schools or anything. That's what it was about. Did you see those?
I did not see those.
Yeah, they're sitting like, dude, this is plus it's just an image. Like this could be a screenshot. Like send me a link, dude. And they never do that. But yet they seem to know everything, right? I have an excuse for everything.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, what's your sources, man? And then I send them all mine, the links. I do my homework, I do it all. I send them links. And then they tell me it's fake news, fake media.
That's all they say. Fake
But
news.
you want me to believe a screenshot that you created on the AI of a bad Photoshop. But yet you don't believe links. Like I even sent a link. It was Fox News for almighty, but it was still facts.
Which is rare. How'd you find one of those?
Fox is sometimes Fox you have no way out, especially when it comes with stats and numbers. You can't really lie about that stuff. And they're starting to get fed up, dude. It's imploding, man. It's imploding.
Oh, it's going to be glorious when it ends.
I know, but it's still going to be. We're going to suffer from it though for a while.
I'm already suffering.
I bet. You know whose fault that is?
Which
you know whose fault it is?
What?
You know whose fault that is?
No.
Joe Biden's.
Of course, of course. It wasn't until Trump's America that I found myself without a job.
At Joe Biden.
It was.
You know why you don't have a girlfriend?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Did he steal her?
Yep. He sniffed her hair, sniffed it so hard she snorted her up his nose. He's like, listen here, man. Okay, ready for the main one?
Well, I'll admit that Dark Brandon was pretty cool,
Oh, hell yeah.
When those shades would come down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one. Let's do it.
This is the main one. Oh, yeah. I got to show you one more thing, though. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
So where is it? Hold on, let me find it, okay? Let's see if you saw this post today. Did you see this post today? Did you see this?
No. Oh, this is a Trump post?
Yeah, read it.
Oh, my God. Read right now?
Yeah. You can enlarge it, Andy.
I can't read out loud.
Yeah, you can.
Are we going to say it was hard being my sister? Really? What the fuck is he talking about?
Keep going. Keep going.
Well, this is my spa plan in Vegas. My childhood friends had their heads held high with a seat for 4 two-end nails and a bottle of champagne for each one of them. While I stood at the door, not allowed to go in, but bet your bottom dollar they got their entertainment from me that night. I've learned from the best. Do we dare set aside our self-care and acknowledge a childhood friend?
I guess he's talking about Epstein. You want?
I have on the right side of my body, and it goes numb every night.
See, what the hell is he talking? See, like something's going on.
Not a victim story or crying about it, because I was never a big deal.
A big deal. Come on, just there's. He's not good with grammar and spelling.
He spells it.
Hold on. Sorry, hold on here. Give me 1 second. Keep reading.
Oh,
keep reading.
Sorry.
Keep reading.
I sat in a chair for 10 hours and lay and had no rights for 4 months.
Oh, hold on. That was Britney Spears' post. Sorry. That's not Donald Trump's. Sorry. That's Britney Spears. Sorry. I don't know. Jeez, I don't know how that happened. Whoops. I got that mixed up. I got the wrong person on there.
Wait, but is this actually Trump?
No, this is actually Britney Spears.
Oh.
You didn't even know the difference, did you? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's about as coherent.
Exactly. That's my point. That's why I played this game with you here.
Oh.
To make a point. You get it?
Yeah.
Like, if any other human being posted like that on social media, your friends and family would be kind of worried, wouldn't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Look at this. Like,
What
it's
is
the
he
same
talking
thing.
about there?
It's just a different, it's a different subject. Hanging against her family in a limo and drinking bottles of champagne in Vegas, I guess where she was doing her residency. So,
Oh God.
yeah. So they're both a nut job, aren't they?
Yeah.
Brittany needs help. She needs someone.
She
to
at least
take
has
care
an
of.
excuse, though.
All right. So ready for the main event?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Oh, I might have to look. Okay.
You got the munchies?
I'm gonna need it. You're gonna need it, babe. Have you watched this all? Any of it?
No.
Okay,
I heard a few of his topics, but.
Oops. How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
You hear it?
Yeah.
Well, this is a nice crowd. You got a lot of people.
Can you hear me?
You
Yeah.
got a lot of people standing outside tonight. It's freezing.
It's
They
a lot
got here
better.
yesterday,
For me,
like
you?
at 2:00 in the morning.
You sound like you're in a
I'm
cave.
worried about them. Would anybody like to give up your place? Let some people come in from the cold. You go out to the cold. I don't think so. I just want to say hello, Pennsylvania, and I'm thrilled to be back. This incredible Commonwealth.
Oh my God.
So many
What?
proud, hardworking.
I just saw the guy in the white hat yell.
So am I. I'm a proud.
No, yeah, you saw that too?
I'm a
Oh my
proud
God.
patriot.
His
You're
mouth
a proud
is so
patriot.
big.
Thank you very much, everybody. It's a great reception. You know,
How's that better?
we're on to
That better?
expose what happened
Yeah.
recently when
It is?
we took over. You know,
You hear
it's
me?
10 months.
Yeah,
Already we have the largest investment ever made in the history of not our country, of any country anywhere in the world. Think of that.
I can tell you, they're all from the asylum.
But let me begin by
Look at
wishing
Van
each
Diesel over
and
there.
every one of you a very Merry
Well, I thought it
Christmas,
said,
Happy New Year, all
said
of
the
that.
N word.
Remember when I started?
I saw Igor.
In 2015, I made my first speech, and I said, we're going to
Do you
bring
still
back
think it
Christmas.
said
Remember, they
paychecks
wanted
below?
the radical left wanted to get rid
I
of
thought, I don't
they
know
wanted
that
to get
that-
rid of the word Christmas. They said, I don't think that's going to work out. And we did it, and now everybody's saying Merry Christmas again.
Oh, it's Persian for Trump. That white guy's a Persian for
But
Trump.
just over 1 year ago today,
Wow.
with your help, we saved America. That's what happened. We saved it.
What can I get a
The most
Persian for Trump
important
t-shirt?
election victory possibly in the history of our country. Our country was going down. We were a country that was being scoffed at, laughed at all over the world. We won all 7. Thank you, Charlie.
Would you like to be in the room with either
She
people
said,
back
and
there?
you saved us. Who are you? Stand up,
No.
please. Who said that?
Whoa, look at that dazzler outfit.
I love her.
Wow.
All these people look mentally ill, man. I hate to say it.
Only in
I-
Pennsylvania.
there's something up with your
but I
mic
know this
again.
state. By the way,
Do you not hear it?
last election,
I know you're
did we kick
keep
ass?
talking.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're like
We
whoa, whoa,
won.
whoa.
Can you
That
hear
means
me?
we won 3
Yeah.
times in a row,
Okay.
as you know. But we won all 7 swing states. We won the Electoral College,
Remember,
312
he's
to
supposed to be talking
226.
about the economy
We
and
won, and by the
affordability.
way, the real vote
And
was
tell
much
them
more
about
than
the new
this.
policies for this.
We wanted to make
Right.
it too big to
Okay.
rig.
Let's come help save the,
We won
you
the
know,
popular vote
the Republican
for
Party.
the first time of any Republican in many decades, and we won 86% of all counties in America.
So you think they'll go off script?
2,700 to 525.
Oh yeah. Of course he will.
We did it. Not me. We did it. And now, after just 10 months in office, I'm pleased to report that America is winning again. Pennsylvania is prospering again. And I will not rest until this Commonwealth is wealthier and stronger than ever before.
Look at that guy in the back with a sweater and a.
Remember when Biden got up and called you a state? That was it. He said, it's great to be back in this state. Where are we? Where are we? What state is it? It's Pennsylvania. Oh,
Andy Dick back there?
oh, okay. No,
Where?
we're respected again as a
Right
country.
there,
We're
right, way
respected.
far back for the parted blonde hair.
Since my inauguration, we've created nearly
That's a woman, isn't it?
60,000 new Pennsylvania jobs.
Oh, back
including
there.
4,000 Pennsylvania
know.
manufacturing jobs that the Democrats gave up on. You're doing better than you've
Oh my
ever
God, look
done.
at that guy on
Under
the
our
far
leadership,
left. Is
more
that
than
like
40,000
one of those cats that has
Pennsylvanians
fake
have been
hair on
lifted
top?
off of food stamps. 40,000.
Which one?
Look on the far
Working
left.
with a
Right there.
great
See that?
guy.
Oh, yeah.
With the visor?
David
Yeah,
McCormick.
I
He
see
used
him.
to go to
Is that the one with the fake hair?
It looks like it.
every rally I had. He knew what was happening. And he's here again.
What
As
is
usual.
wrong
I
with
can't get
people?
rid of this guy. Where is he? He got a little lucky
Oh,
though.
God,
You
look
know,
at
in
these
Butler,
people.
a place called Butler, Pennsylvania. I love Butler, Pennsylvania.
Got
That
shot
was
there
amazing,
once.
and we had a tremendous crowd.
A tremendous, I got shot.
55,
Almost died.
60,000 people. Then I called David. I said, David, come on up. He was working like hell to get it was a tough race. And very few people could have done what he did. But I said, right at the beginning of the speech, I said, David, come on up. Come on up. This was before the thing happened. And then I looked up and said, you know what, David, just stay there. I'll get you later. You're so lucky, David. You're so lucky. You
I
don't
bet you
know.
every person behind
Like
him
I've
has
had
a
a
mug
little
shot.
differently shaped ear. If it weren't for you, you got
Well, we
very
know
lucky
Andy
that,
did
that.
people don't talk
Except
about
the
that.
guy
But I remember I
behind
called
with
him
the
up and I
glasses in the
said,
very far back
"Just
behind
stay
the guy
there."
with the white hat.
Because he was
He's
walking
the only
Yeah.
one that has a
slowly. I
mug shot.
didn't want to.
No, he looks like a priest. He's definitely got a
Oh
mug
boy, that
shot.
was a good day for you.
Collar.
What a job he did. He's really a great guy, and his wife Tina is fantastic.
Piece of ass.
Thank you. Stand up. Brother.
What hell of a piece of ass. Stand up. Let me see that ass. No,
He's a lucky man. Working with Senator David McCormick, we've secured commitments for nearly $100 billion of investments in Pennsylvania. We were up there
investments
a few
that I'm
months ago.
making and you're not.
Some of the greatest energy companies in the world made that. We were doing it on a beautiful day, a little warmer than it is outside today, David. But
I love how
over
they put the title up there
billion
that says
we've
these
saved a great
statements have not
American
been
company.
verified by
You know,
USA
we
Today.
saved
Yeah, they all
this little group
say
of
that on
people,
their like
and
whatever
we saved a
network
little
showed
company
it.
called U.S. Steel, and it's hot as a pistol now. And we have the keys to the company. It's always going to be here. It's never moving. They said, what happens if it moves to Japan? I said, you can't move a steel mill to Japan. You can move a headquarters, but the steel mill stays here. That's all that matters. And I will tell you, the company is spending billions and billions of dollars, and there was no second by comparison. Other companies were interested, and they really are. They call me all the time, tell me they're really excited about it. And, you know, they're building
Apparently he
a lot
walked
of
off in a wheelchair.
additional
I mean, not a
plants.
wheelchair,
It's
walker.
turning out to be beyond what anyone thought possible. But
Really?
we save U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel was one of the greatest companies, which really, for a long period of time, years ago, the greatest company anywhere in the world. U.S. Steel was. You see it with the
It's just
big
2 days later, they're
factories that
going to
were,
find 95,000
2 years ago.
photos.
Now it's
With
starting to
him and
fill up.
a lot
The
of them.
tariffs
Him and
have
Steve Bannon, your
filled
buddy.
it up because people are coming here. Other steel companies are coming to Pennsylvania now because of they don't want to spend 100%, 50%, 25% on tariffs are all coming in. It's amazing. You know, the word, remember when I said tariff? My favorite word is tariff. True. But then I got a lot of heat from the fake news. Look at all of them back there.
We're back. There's only a couple talking points he knows, and they're the same ones from
I got up
Yeah, I know
early
that.
on. I said my favorite. It's turning out, you know, tariffs are bringing us hundreds of billions of dollars.
Where
It
is it?
just helped our farmers out because they're starting to do really well. But
You bailed him out, you dumbass.
in order to try and
Here he is. He's the
negotiate,
arsonist
some countries
who
play
bought
a little cute.
the victims of New
And,
House
we
and
just
saying
gave
he
them
saved them.
right out of
from
a
the
tax
fire.
money.
Yeah, I
Cost
know.
us nothing.
Big
Right out
calls
of
of fire.
hundreds of billions that we've taken in. We gave the farmers a little help, $12 billion, and they are so happy. And all they want is a level playing field.
Vin
And now
Diesel's
it's
over there
happening.
doing selfies now.
And the tariffs are making them rich. It's going to be, you're going to see what happens over the next 2 years. It's like a miracle
My
is
God, these
taking
people
place.
are
But we've
clueless.
taken in hundreds of
Seriously
billions
clueless,
of dollars, really trillions, Scott.
But you know, you notice all these crazy people have become experts at politics.
Oh yeah, they all know what's going
You
on.
add to
the
that
office.
all of the companies
Yeah.
that
They
are
all
pouring
seem
their
to
money
know
into building,
so much
building plants in
about
Pennsylvania
political
and
science.
many other states.
Oh yeah.
Auto
They
plants,
studied it
AI
all.
All the
plants,
answers for
plants of
everything, how the
every
world
type,
should be run.
which we would
and
have
everything.
never had if we didn't put the tariffs on. Did you see where Europe now is saying, I think we got to start doing what Trump is doing. We've got to start putting on tariffs because we're getting our asses kicked. And it's true. But Scott, if you really think about it, it's trillions of dollars, not billions of dollars, right? So it's amazing. It's the smart people understand it. Other people are starting to learn. But the smart people really understand it. 1 year ago under Sleepy Joe Biden, have you heard of him?
Sleepy God. See, this is kind of old script.
You know,
This is an old set.
okay.
Yeah, definitely an
Look,
old
The
set.
king of Saudi Arabia told me this. He said, sir, 1 year ago,
They don't have
I was
anything
in
problem
Saudi
with
Arabia. Somebody complained
the
that I
Saudi
was
Arabians, the
making
Prince of
foreign
Saudi.
I went to
You know,
Saudi
they're run by
Arabia,
Sharia law,
Qatar,
but they
and
think
UAE.
Mandami
I brought back
is all that kind of
$4
person.
trillion.
Oh, of
I
course.
said, he shouldn't be traveling.
He's the
He should focus on
same
what the
Muslim
hell
who
do you
wants
think I'm
Sharia law
doing?
in New York City.
Well, Mamdani is
250 Boeing jets.
controlling
I brought back so much
the
everything.
biggest
And they
natural
say,
resource in the
you know,
world,
stupid people. They say,
Which is
he should be
oil.
running our country. Yeah,
Oh.
let's sit around and twiddle our thumbs.
And they're incredibly rich
no, it's
because
sort
of
of
that
crazy, right?
oil.
But 1
They
year
literally
ago,
just
King
can
of
throw
Saudi
money at
Arabia said,
anything.
Yep.
he said, sir, 1 year ago, you were a dead country.
He's trying to get them to
Dead.
buy Warner
They were
Brothers.
focusing on China. They were looking for, you know, who's next on line, frankly. And
Yeah, I thought it was
he's a
a
good man.
Make
And
America Great
the
Again.
The Emir of Qatar
They
said
let
it.
other
UAE said
countries
it.
own
The
our
big company, the big
biggest corporation.
smart country said it. We were a dead country 1 year ago. We were dead as a doornail.
You know we were
going down
dead.
the
Did you feel
tubes.
dead last year?
And now we're the hottest country anywhere in the
No,
world. There's
I
no
feel
place
dead this
hotter.
year.
Delusional. Look at that guy. Look at him. Oh my God. Oh.
And it's
USA.
because of the election on November 5th, because that's when it started. You see what's happening with recruitment in the military. The enrollment is the highest we've ever had. And you know, right before November 5th, we couldn't get anybody in the
Is he
military.
still running
We couldn't get
against Joe
policemen,
Biden?
we couldn't get firemen, we couldn't get anybody. And
I
after
feel like this is the
November 5th,
same
that's when it
campaign
started.
speech from a year
Right
ago.
now we have the
Is Joe
highest
Biden still
enrollment
alive?
we've ever
Like,
had.
why
The
is he
biggest
picking on
recruitment
it?
days we've ever
He's
had
still
in the
controlling
military.
the
It's
entire
amazing.
government, I guess.
So it's November 5th.
Even though they
And
control
it's
every
also,
branch, Joe Biden
again, this
controls all
the
the
thing
strings.
called
Yeah, it's weird
tariffs.
that,
I
you know,
told you I
during
was about
Biden's
to say that,
presidency,
you know, 'cause I love
he
how
was the fake president and Trump was ruling. And now that Trump's the president, it's actually
we
Biden
always have
doing
to get
everything.
back to the right location. But otherwise, they'll criticize you for straying from the speech. By the way, if I read what's on the teleprompter, you'd all be falling asleep right now. But it's true. 1 year ago, and during periods of time, I'd say my favorite word is the word tariff. I love it more than any other word in the dictionary. And the fake news said, that's
get a Woody?
terrible. What about God? What about family?
Yeah,
What about religion?
No tariff.
What about your sons, your daughters?
No tariff.
What about how terrible that's just. So I moved it back to 5th. I have it to 5th. And now I'm in no trouble with the fake news, you know? They say, what about religion? They always find, you have to weave a little bit with the punches. You have to go, you know, the boxers, you got to go with the punches. But it's been amazing what's happened. It's been amazing. It's a transformation of our country. I have the greatest oil man anywhere in the world. I see him sitting right there, Chris
Made me
Wright.
lots of money. We're going to go down to Venezuela.
I was going to put him in. Doug Burgum, he's great. He's interior.
Exxon's
And I
gonna
said,
take it
Doug, I
over.
want you to go to Energy. You're really fantastic at Energy. Came from North Dakota. Big fracking place. They done really a great job. He was a great governor, I would say, right? Really great. And a great person. He's doing a fantastic job. I said, I want you to head up Energy.
Everybody's doing a fantastic job.
But I tell you, there's one man out there in the whole world.
You know
There's
that?
one man out there who would be better than me. Who is it? A man named Chris Wright. Who the hell is Chris Wright?
Good question.
Give me a break. I never heard of
A
him.
lot of
I
money
never
more
heard.
than
He's the
you
biggest
allow.
there is. He's the smartest.
You
there
know
is,
who
the
he is?
biggest oil man in the world.
No.
Chris
You?
Wright. I said, I got to see
No.
this guy. And after about 2 minutes, I understood exactly what Doug was saying. So I said, okay, Doug, you'll go to Interior, you work with, because interestingly, Interior owns all the land that has the oil.
Is that a weed
And
drink?
he has all the expertise
No, it's
that drills the oil. And I said, we'll do a friendly merger here.
says
This is
mind
pretty
and
good.
body.
And that's what we did. And we're right now drilling more oil
I got
than
this at
we've
last.
ever done ever before. Prices are way down. We just had 4 states. It was just reported that 4 states had $1.99 a gallon. Right? We're sawmaking.
Look here.
What?
More prices. Now raise them
So
up.
I want to introduce Chris Wright. Stand up, Chris.
Oh, they have multiple signs for what he's talking about?
Yeah, and
You look at him,
because
he's a
you
nice
know,
looking
like
guy.
Antifa provided the signs for all the no keys protesters. Everyone provided these signs.
Nose in the ground to tell you whether or not there's oil.
Why
Cowboys.
did they all make
People have to
similar
spend
signs
billions
to
of
bring them
dollars in
in?
machinery and
They even
equipment.
changed topic
It doesn't
perfectly
work.
with
So I
what
wanna
Donald
thank
Trump
you. You're doing a
is
great job.
talking about.
And is it
I
true?
know,
We
right?
are right now, energy overall, not only the oil and gas, we are right now involved in more energy and have more energy in the works by far than we've ever had before. Is that right?
No.
Yeah. Not even close.
But yeah, we're
And I
recognize
have no
any given
higher
numbers.
priority than making America affordable again. That's what we're going to do. And again, they cause the high prices
They're all
and
just
we're bringing them down.
generalizations
It's a
that he
simple
always
message.
makes. He doesn't give like
If I had one message
specific
tonight, this
numbers
is
of
being
facts.
covered
You
like
ever
all
notice
over
that?
the world. This
The
is
reference?
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
haven't made a speech in a little while. When you
And
when you
the
win,
crowd
you say,
out there
"Oh, I
just
can
fills
now
in the
rest."
blank.
So
Right.
Susie
Just like
Trump,
Mad
do you remember
Libs,
Susie
it's Trump libs.
Sometimes
And then
referred
they
to
act
Susie
like they're
well,
expert.
Susie
And
Trump.
you've seen these people.
She's
You've
a
seen
great
like
chief of
those guys that
staff,
go to
and
these
they
rallies and they interview
don't
those
use the
people.
word chief of staff
Yeah.
anymore because of
Everyone will
the
have like a
Indians got
completely
extremely
different
upset.
story about the same thing about
But
Trump.
now the
Okay,
Indians actually
regarding
want
whatever it
their name
was,
used, which is
and
true.
then
They never
have this
didn't want it
weird
used.
analyzation
Chief
of it all,
staff,
right?
she's
Like their
fantastic. She
theory,
said,
and it's like,
we have to
and it goes on for
start
like
campaigning,
2 hours.
I said, I won. What do I have to do
Like
already?
it's like
She
insane.
said, we have to win the
Like a
midterms.
mousetrap,
and you're the
you
guy
know?
that's
It's
gonna
like
take
what?
us over the
You gotta do
midterms.
all that to get there. Doesn't make any sense. Like you're crazy.
Where's Susie?
Listen to this.
Susie, come on, Susie.
Susie, come here.
Look at Susie. Susie's the greatest. And who do we see there?
Who's
We
Susie?
even brought
Trump.
our superstar today, Caroline.
Carolina's got a mouth like a jackhammer.
Oh, she is the. I despise her.
Oh
She
Isn't
is
she great?
terrible.
Is Caroline great?
no.
When she goes on television, Fox, they dominate. They dominate when
gets hard.
she gets up there with that beautiful face and those lips that don't stop, up, like a little machine gun.
That's called
She's got no
Pornhub.
fear. You know why she has no fear? Because we have.
Oh, what the hell is
we
he
don't have
talking
men in
about?
women's sports. We don't have to sell men in women's sports. We don't have to sell transgender to everybody.
Cue the sign change. Cue the sign change.
We don't have to sell open borders where the whole
He's
world
on to
is
a new
allowed to come
subject.
into our
Yeah,
country
what
from
these
prisons
people
and
call for, the shiny pointed objects.
So
They're
she's
all
got
like
a little
chasing
bit
after.
easier job. I wouldn't
Right?
want to be the other side.
Yeah.
Right? Thanks,
The
Caroline.
bullshit
Great
stuff.
job. We appreciate
The culture war bullshit.
it. But that's our message. They
Look at the dick back there.
Well,
gave you high
that's what they
prices,
focus
give you the highest
them on.
inflation in history, and
That's
we're
what they
giving
feed
we're
them.
bringing those prices down
So they think
rapidly.
that's the
Lower
most
prices,
relevant
bigger
issue.
paychecks. You're getting lower prices, bigger.
I think Trump
paychecks.
thinks
We're
more about
getting,
transgenders
inflation. We're
than
crushing it.
transgenders do
And
themselves.
you're getting much higher wages. I mean, the only
we're
thing
back
that
to
you-
wages.
that's
Hold
really
up the
going up
signs.
big, it's called the stock market and your 401k.
Yeah, because everybody owns stock, has a portfolio.
But
Like
I
every
say,
person,
and I said
I'm
it
sure
before,
all
and
the-
a lot of
understand that you
people
understand that
misinterpreted. They said,
that's
"Oh,
what
this
he
is
thinks.
realized
He thinks
prices are-
everybody has a
prices are coming
portfolio.
down very substantially."
Yeah.
But
And look at those
the
people
new
behind
word
them. I
is
bet they all have
the new
very
word
nice
is
portfolios.
affordability.
Yes.
So they
Especially
look
the
at
guy
the
with
camera
the fake hair and the
say,
visor on the
"This
I was
election
just
is
going
all
to
about
say that.
affordability."
The guy with
Now,
the
they never
fake hair,
talk
you know
about it.
he's got
They
a
never talk about it.
nice
Oh,
fat
yeah.
They
portfolio.
say I'm not allowed to run. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but that's okay.
he's
He said 4 more years.
teasing.
You see the new hat? We have 4 more years.
Dude,
2020.
His brain will not be here for if it still is. It's definitely going to be like you get a birdie.
His brain isn't going to be here in 4 more months.
Look at that
Oh
guy.
my God, that guy in the white hat is way
Oh
too
my God,
intense.
he's
You know
slow.
what? We
Oh
have
my God, he's
3
getting in,
years
man. He had to
and
like
2
roll up his
months to
sleeves on
go.
that one.
And you know what that is in Trump time?
Think he did a couple
3
bugle
years
pumps
and 2
before
months
the.
is called
I don't know.
eternity. We have a lot.
I feel like some of these people got into
We have a
Don
long
Jr.'s
time.
secret stash.
But under Biden, real wages plummeted by
What do you think, Iggy?
$3,000.
I think that's a good call,
Under
especially
Trump,
that guy
the
in the
typical
white
Oh
hat.
my
factory
God,
workers
yeah, and
already see
also
their
the
wages
guy with the
increase by
front glasses
more
on,
than
Mr. Cool Van
$1,300,
Diesel down
and
there.
that's in just a few
Yeah.
months. And for construction workers, it's
Definitely the guy with the fake hair and the
$1,800
visor. He's been
versus
look at him move his mouth like a
$3,500 down, and I think that
jackhammer,
number
like
is wrong. It's
Carolyn
much
Levitt
lower
over
than
there.
that. For miners, do we love miners? I love miners.
Oh shit!
I don't know how they do it going
He loves
10,000
miners.
feet under the ground, and they wouldn't
You hear
trade
that?
jobs with me.
He
I
loves
love
I
miners.
gave them
miners.
a beautiful
That should be a drop on every single show.
Oh, I'm gonna make that for the next show. Okay.
Okay.
If I gave them
I
the
love
most
miners.
beautiful penthouse, they wouldn't take it. They'd rather go 10,000 feet underground and dig. That's what they want. For miners, their wages went up $3,300.
Trump loves all
and we're bringing
miners,
back coal. But
not just the
my
ones that dig in the
administration
ground.
cannot talk about anything else except when they say the word coal, they have to precede the word by 2 words.
What?
Clean, beautiful. So we only call coal clean, beautiful coal. Is that right, fellas?
Oh yeah.
Because coal needs a little public relations help.
Clean, beautiful.
It's a very powerful fuel. It's used by China.
It's
You know, China
amazing
makes
too
all
that
our
he's even
windmills,
trying
but
to
they don't have any
bring us
wind
back
farms.
to
It's a
these
little
old
interesting,
like
isn't it? Wind is the
forms
worst.
of
It's a big,
energy.
that's
Like
a
we don't
scam.
need coal
ruin your
anymore.
No, I
valleys,
know,
they
but
We
ruin
don't
your
really
deep
need
state.
oil. We could get off
And
of
the
that. But
most
Yeah, but his
expensive
fossil
energy.
fuel
You don't
billionaires are
always
paying
get
him to say
rich, and the
this.
developers
yeah.
they make a
He's
fortune.
gonna keep
You have
them
to
making
change
money
the windmills,
because
and
if
most of
that
them are made in
industry
China,
goes
but
down,
China
then
has
they won't.
very few
While the rest of the world's
wind
going to be
farms.
advancing
You know why? 'Cause they're
electric and other
smart. You know
types
what
of
they do have?
alternative
A lot of coal.
energy.
Oh
They
yeah.
got coal.
And we're going to
So
be
that's
behind.
okay.
We're going to look like
But we have
Cuba.
clean, beautiful
Old
coal,
cars.
and we brought it back into vogue.
Yeah.
We have nuclear, we have oil and gas.
Nuclear. Yes,
We
they
have
were.
sort of everything. We don't approve windmills. We don't approve it. I'm sorry. We don't like things that kill
Well,
all
why
our
generate
birds.
energy from a
And
spinning
then every
wheel
time you put one
caused
up,
by the wind?
only the guy that
You think
owns it
any
makes a
people
lot of
like
money.
go
Those
home and
guys,
bitch about
what
windmills?
a joke, and they are ugly.
Like
You're
you put
right.
it, like
But
you're
Democrats
the walking,
talking about
talking
affordability
Don
is like
Quixote over
Bonnie and
here.
Clyde preaching about public
Yeah.
safety. And they are really truly
I mean, it is Don Quixote.
enemy
His name
of
is
the
Don.
working class when they do it, because we're going to have a great energy policy. You know, our oil prices are coming down very substantial. Energy
Yeah, he's
prices.
like, look at that guy. Yeah,
And honestly,
man,
with
coming
that,
down.
everything comes down.
No one in the back
Nothing
there's coming
even
down
in the
yet.
category of oil. You wouldn't even know
Like,
what second is.
yeah,
There are
man,
seconds
good.
and thirds, but it's
I
so
got to put my
far down
glasses
the list, we
on.
don't even talk about them.
That guy's
You get
still over there
energy prices
chewing
down,
like
which we're
his
doing.
mouth's
Well,
like
then,
Carolyn
again,
Levitt over there.
the greatest amount of drilling,
Like a
the
machine
greatest
gun.
amount of fuel being produced right now in our country than ever before by far. It's not even a contest. So
Look
when
at
that
that. I got
happens,
he
those
got a
prices
thumbs
come
up.
down. That's
Is
why
that
you
the guy
see
from The
oil
Office?
per barrel coming
Which
down
one?
nicely.
Gene Wilson
very
over there
nicely.
on the
No,
front,
so
back
rapidly,
left,
because we want
with the
people that
sweater and the
produce
boat
it to
and the
keep
tie on.
producing it, but they're doing good. But it's amazing. But when energy comes down, your other prices come down too, all of your prices. And that's exactly, we inherited the highest prices ever, and we're bringing them down. We inherited the worst inflation in the history of our country. Think of that. And we're
How can
bringing them
anyone
down
possibly
rapidly.
believe
Their entire
this?
agenda is about robbing working
When
people to fund
everything
their
uh,
far-left cronies and give
was as
lavish
bad as
benefits
the
to
history
foreign
of our
migrants
country
and
or the
illegal aliens.
greatest
You
of
can't do it.
history in our
Look, we all
country,
have a heart. We
why
don't
would you
like
believe
what's
anything
happening.
this guy says?
But you know, when they allow
I
them to
know.
come in, we
People
have a
do.
border that, by the way, they don't talk about
No,
the
they do.
border.
I don't
Why
know
don't
why.
you talk about the border anymore? The border is,
I think
for
most people
months,
just say, like,
it's closed.
I have no clue what he's talking
Actually,
about,
their
but
people,
man,
because
he
they're
sure knows
radical
his
left.
shit.
Their people,
I think
their people,
Because he's
radical
so
left.
beyond me,
They
man.
rate the border and
Like
everything.
he's
You know how
deep.
many
He's
people
like
came
way
into
ahead
the
of my
border over
time.
the last
That's
7
why I love
months?
him
You know
so
what it
much.
is? Zero. Zero.
You think that's what they think?
Maybe.
Except for the ones that came in legally.
Oh my God.
Legally. When Biden and congressional
Okay,
Democrats
this ain't
had power,
fascist,
they
is
blew
it?
up our economy.
Not
sent
at all,
prices
not at all.
soaring. Look, the poor guy, he didn't know what the hell was happening. Okay, I'm sorry. It wasn't him. It was the lunatics that circled. Yeah, it was the auto pen. You're right. I can't believe I didn't say that. I hate when you beat me to the punchline. I would not have said. Well, I'll tell you, I'll give the fake news a little breaking news. So I believe, and I may be correct, but we're checking this. We have a bad head of the
started
Fed, so I'm
sundown.
gonna be making a change. Fortunately, this guy's out. But we have 4 members appointed by Sleepy Joe Biden.
I think
Which is better, Sleepy Joe or Crooked
sundown
Joe?
is starting to kick in.
I think I'm feeling the euphoric part.
Historically, when I've done polls, from people, I do my own polls. I go to a big arena. We have
But he does his
20,000
own
people.
polls.
I say, which you like, Sleepy Joe or Crooked Joe? And I learned I save
Crooked
millions
Joe.
of dollars.
Does he not know he's not sleepy?
Typically, Crooked Joe wins.
Does he not know he's been called sleepy more than
sleepy
Joe
son of a
Biden?
bitch, who destroyed our country.
Joe Biden only did the doze off, like
and
the
it's not
5-second
me,
doze
it's all
off,
of us.
where he
If
just
we
went
didn't
like
come along, this country was destroyed.
the
I'll
Fox
tell you,
flag.
it would have been
Took
destroyed.
that for like 2
But
months.
now Democrats in Congress want to take us.
He
straight
dozed
back
off like
to
that. You know, you do that.
Bidenomics. They don't
At
change.
a show or something,
And I
where you get a
don't
little
really talk
sleepy,
about
and you
it
kind of fall
because,
asleep
for
for about
instance,
5 seconds.
I watched a congressman the other day on a television show. They were interviewing a Democrat. He was fighting like hell for men to play in women's sports, okay?
That's it,
I
great.
was gonna put
Bill
something
and I
out. I
has
was going to make
a
a
very
well-known
small
congressman.
margin
And I said,
about the highest people.
let's save it about 2
in the
weeks
United
before
States.
the election, right, David? We don't want to do it now. What the hell good does it do now? Let's save it for about 2 weeks because we don't want them to change. Just let them keep going. I think transgender for all is a great, great thing for the Democrats to be talking about.
What?
Transgender for every member.
That argument
of the
doesn't even
family. If
make
they're not
sense. What
feeling
does that
well
mean?
night,
Listen,
just change their sex.
if they're not feeling well, they just
No,
change their
let's not
sex.
talk about it. Let them go and let them fight to get these things. I think open borders are great. Where prisons are emptied into our country, right? Where
we love
people
that.
from all over the world being dumped into our country.
people
People
will
that
do
aren't
anything.
wanted in their countries, by the way.
Oh, God.
I think that's a great, like Somalia. Welcome. Do we have any individuals from Somalia in the group? Please raise your hand.
Oh, God.
That's for Minnesota, That's called the Great Big Minnesota Scam with one of the dumbest governors ever in history. I love this Elon Omar, whatever the hell her name is.
Oh, my
With
God.
the little shoe, the little
Little
turban.
Sheen.
What is
I
a
love
little
how she comes
shade?
in, there's nothing but bitch. She's always complaining.
Oh my God.
She comes from a country where, it's considered about the worst country in the world, right? They have no military, they have no nothing, they have no parliament. They don't know what the hell the word parliament means. They have nothing. They have no police.
I don't. You know what
They
parliament
police
means?
themselves, kill each other.
I
all
don't
the
think
time.
so.
No.
I love it. She comes to our country, and she's always complaining about the Constitution allows me to do this. We ought to get her the hell out. She married her brother in order to get in, right? She married her brother.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that
Can you
story yet.
imagine if Donald Trump married his sister? Beautiful. She's a beautiful person.
I look better
If
than
I
you.
married my sister to get my citizenship, do you think I'd last for about 2 hours, or would it be something less than that?
What's going to happen in
She
those 2
married
hours?
her brother to get in. Therefore, she's here illegally. She should get the hell out. Throw her the hell out. She does nothing but complain.
What if Trump were to actually deport Elon Omar?
Oh,
that'd be insane.
People would go crazy. Look at this. Look at the person with Trump.
Yeah.
And we have our
And that man in the
savior
green hat.
in this room.
Oh my God.
His name is Secretary of the Treasury, Scott Bessent.
Oh, I can't
Because
stand that guy.
that very handsome man, by the way, if you're picking the Secretary of the Treasury, is he like the perfect guy for a movie? He's made for the movie.
He's
Stand
like
up,
a
Scott.
very
Look at
preppy
him.
James Frankenstein.
No, he's central casting.
He
He's central casting. But
he's
you know,
Will
under
Ferrell.
that beautiful exterior is
Yeah,
a
that too.
killer. And here's what happened. He is in charge
He
of
sounds
the
like like a gay Herman Munster.
of Somalia and the billions of dollars they have robbed from Minnesota, right? I hope you do your job. I hope you're not one of these Republicans where something comes up and they don't do what they should do because they're nicer people. You know, they're much nicer people than the Democrats, but Scott's actually not a nice person at all. So, Scott, you're in charge of that investigation? Okay, I'm not interfering at all. I'm just saying, please do a good job, honest and fair, right? Honest and fair.
Okay, if you have to keep saying honest and fair,
Oh,
there's something
he's
up.
honest and fair. You know what
You
he
said it again.
It's great. I'd love to have that.
You ever
job.
notice
Let me
that?
switch jobs with you. I'd love to have that job.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get them the hell out of here. They
You
hate
think
our
Trump
country.
keeps repeating something over
She
and over
hates
again?
our country,
You
and
know
her
he's
friends
bullshit.
hate our country, and
Right.
AOC hates our country. They all do. And we have a new candidate in the great
You think
state of Texas.
if Trump told these people to drink the Kool-Aid, they would?
More
Yep.
votes than
Oh, yeah.
anybody. And you have to understand,
Oh yeah.
I'm being judged by these bad people back there, the fake news. So
Maybe that's
anything
his.
I say
Maybe that's his
that's
weed. Maybe that's what he's really trying to do.
I get like headlines.
Put them all
Donald
together
Trump
and make
exaggerated.
Kool-Aid.
Donald Trump lied. They give me Pinocchios. Washington Post, a Pinocchio. They lie every day. They give me a Pinocchio. But think of this: if I make even the slightest mistake, what they do is they go after me. Everything I say is correct. We have now a new candidate.
Everything he says is
won
correct.
Texas by
Wow.
the largest vote in the history of Texas 3 times. Okay, I love Texas. Just
Does he like
I love
Indiana?
Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Indiana. He's pissed
Just
now.
like
isn't
I
he?
love honestly every one of our states. I love all of our states, and we've done so well. I love all of our states. What? By the way, is this a different country now than we had a year and a half ago? Right? What a difference.
Yeah, he's certainly right about
crime is
that.
way down, despite the fact that we have many, bad people entered our country. Many of them are being taken out. Ultimately,
You know what's even funnier?
Washington, D.C., we had a tragic incident, as you know, with the 2 incredible people. What a terrible thing that was just 2 weeks ago, right? Just a terrible National Guard, terrible thing. Sarah and Andrew. Sarah passed away.
Oh gosh.
She's looking at
Oh,
us
God,
from
all right, I heard.
heaven, from above.
Getting better.
And she was killed almost instantly. They kept her alive. Her parents came from West Virginia, another great state. Parents are incredible. They couldn't believe it. She was 20 years old, perfect. She was just getting a little promotion. They were so proud of her. She was on her way up, and she was.
What's he telling the story
shot
for?
in the head.
Yeah, because he's going to blame it on Joe Biden.
Shot in the head.
Joe Biden killed the girl?
Long enough for her parents
Yeah.
to come in from West
Basically.
Virginia and say goodbye to her. And Andrew is the second one, who's also from
How much you want to bet he's
West
going to blame it on
Virginia,
Joe
National
Biden?
Guard. Terrible people. And so they were both from West Virginia.
Or
Mother's
an illegal immigrant
and
that
Monica's the
Biden
most
let in.
positive person I've ever.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, yeah, but I'm
Now
saying it's
that
Joe
he was
Biden's
so
fault.
badly hit, and the doctors
Yeah.
gave him almost no chance. I called their hospital room and spoke to her.
I don't think Joe
She
Biden
said,
should
"Sir, he'll
run
be fine." Oh no,
in
I'm
28.
telling you, he's going to. I'm praying. The whole country is praying, sir.
He's getting blamed for everything.
I'm telling you, don't worry about it. He's going to.
He
Be
just
fine. This is
almost
what Mother
forgot to
told me.
mention that he was praying for her.
And the father's like
Oh
devastated.
yeah, they're like
He's
someone
an
gave him a
incredible
signal,
guy,
like
too,
the
but-
touch in the air.
And I went and invited them to the Oval Office, and they came in. She said, "Sir,"
I've never seen so much gold.
it was amazing, actually. And today, Monica,
Monica.
she said, "We're all praying, and I'm praying
Oh, you know what's
And
even
then
funnier,
Schwab
Andy,
says,
is
so he
that
moved his finger today.
the
This
size
is
of the
because
entire
he moved
crowd
his
is
finger.
just another one of
And
what we see in the front,
today I got
but
a
in the
call
back.
that he got up.
Like 100
Can you
people.
believe that? He
I
got
wish,
up.
yeah, I wish I could see it.
He got
I
up.
saw it like on news and pictures and stuff. There's like nobody showed up.
I'm gonna look
So
it up.
Now,
so they
he
had to
didn't
do it.
speak.
That's why it's
He's
so
not
tight.
ready for that yet. I mean,
That's
he
why
said
you
he
don't
got
see
hit
it go
in the
away. I
head.
see a wider
But
shot.
he got up.
Yeah.
And boy, they're so happy. It's amazing. And the care that they've given him at the hospital and the generals that have been there, the military that's been there, it's amazing. General Seward and others that she said the level of love that your military has given to my boy. And by the way, Sarah's parents said the same thing. The love and the affection and the care that they're given, they can't even believe what's happened. But Andrew stood up today and people even can't believe it. So the mother was amazing. And let's hope it continues. Look, it doesn't get much worse than what he did.
Amen.
Let's hope it continues. But that's an act of terrorism. This is a guy came from Washington, state of Washington, came across the country, and he wanted to kill people with the uniform. A whack job. Isn't it crazy? Think of it. He was also very badly injured, and they're fighting to save his life so that we can give him the death penalty. How crazy is that, right? They're fighting to save his life so that we can give him the death penalty. That's the way it really should work, right? The doctors have to do their job, and then the lawyers have to do their job. But
Okay.
Oh,
it's an amazing country. Actually,
I just
Andrew
found the
saw this,
photo of his last rally.
He said,
Yeah.
they're fighting for him. I hope they save him, sir, because
No one
I hope
came,
he
man.
has to
These
understand
people are
what he
these
did.
probably are like
And he's
we call it central
I
casting.
think he will be saved. Actually.
Yeah.
Looks like they will save him. He wasn't as badly hurt as
But not a high
Sarah
paying gig.
or Andrew. But
No, like give me $100. They put $100
working so
in
hard
the
to
envelope,
save
and when you
his
walk
life.
out, you form a line and you pick it up at the table.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Only in America. That's only in
You
America.
like these people, they're like,
You know, in
they all
one
look
way,
like
there's
they can
something
use that
beautiful about
$100.
it, and another way, it's,
Yes, they do.
it's a little crazy, right?
Oh my
In
God.
my first term, we built the greatest
They look
economy
like
in the
Central
history of the
Casting.
world. You know that. We had the greatest economy in history, even with the COVID came, and it really hurt the world. It was a gift from China, but China got hurt very badly too.
It was a
We're
gift
getting
from
along with
China,
China,
but China
buying a
got
lot of
hurt
our
too.
soybeans. Keep buying those soybeans there. You know, you heard all about magnets and rare earth. They were great. I met with President Xi. Scott was with me, and we had a whole group. Marco was there. Chris was there. We were all there, and we made incredible deals with China. We're getting along. Getting along is a good thing. You know, getting along is a good thing, not a bad thing. It's a smart thing.
I think his gummy kicked in.
Literally trillions of dollars worth of.
Mine certainly has.
Jesus.
And we had a very
Wow.
good meeting. Remember, the whole world was going to shut down over rare earth. That was 2 months ago.
You should know that whole world's gonna shut down because of rare
It all
earth.
works out well.
What's
If you
rare
have a
earth?
president who works out well. If you have a dummy, it doesn't work out. But we had a great economy. We had the greatest economy in our country's history, but we had what's called the greatest economy. This is the first term, probably ever of any country. Now, in addition to that, we rebuilt our military. We got the biggest tax cuts ever. We got the biggest regulation cuts ever. We had the best job numbers. We had a great first term. Or frankly, to be
Okay.
honest with you, I wouldn't be
At
standing
this
here.
rally, there were 600
If I
to
had a bad first
700
term,
people.
You know, you might
Okay.
say,
And
I
the
like
venue
Yankees.
holds
Really,
just
really
over
good.
10,000.
We had a lousy
Okay,
first
not many
term.
people showed up. Yeah, they're expecting an entire
Because we had
place
a
to be
great,
filled.
despite all of the Russia bullshit, despite all of the
I thought he was so
impeachments,
popular. Why don't people
you
go
know,
see
think of
him?
it. The impeachments, all of the crap we had to go through with these crooked Democrats.
think
They're
he
crooked
knows
as-
that it's
as you could be.
coming
They're
to an
bad
end?
people. They're sick people.
Something.
But despite
Everybody's
all of
talking
that, we had
about
an
like
amazing
his
first
health.
term.
They're
The
hiding his
second
health
term
is
is
worse
blowing
than
it
people
away.
know.
It's blowing it away.
Yeah. I wonder if he's
So we're
just
doing
trying
it
to make it
again,
last
but
until
bigger,
he's
better,
gone.
and
So
stronger
You know,
than
Stephen
ever
Miller
before.
vote on
There's
it.
more work to do, but today, 22
There's
states.
other ones who are
we're
trying to make it
setting 22
authoritarian
total.
and
Is that
you
right,
know
Chris? That just came out.
live
The
in a
statistic.
crazy
down
world.
lower than we've
He's
been
trying to stay in
7
power
years.
until at least
Gasoline
he's
prices
dead.
and
That way he
oil
doesn't have
prices,
to
not
deal with
just
it.
the 3 states
Yeah.
that I talk about.
But
With
he's like
$1.99 a gallon. How
I
would
mean,
you
he
like
really
that
is the full
$1.99?
leader, man.
You know, that's
And without him, no one else has that charisma.
that's
Yeah.
the equivalent
They'll
of a
lose
very
when he's not
major
around. The same
tax
thing
cut,
that
you know, when
he
you
feared
get the
48.
energy prices down.
If he's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
Really
It's
the
going to be
equivalent
hilarious
in
to
many
watch
cases
him try
better
it,
than a
though.
big tax cut,
and that's
which we
why
gave you.
everybody's
We gave you the
quitting,
biggest
though.
tax cut
People are
ever
quitting.
in the first
Yeah,
year.
because they
We
don't want to
then
be around
gave
for
you,
They're
that.
tiring.
with
They,
the great big beautiful deal,
people don't want
which
to
is
start. That's
phenomenal.
why
We gave
they're
you
kind of retaliating. That's
something
why
that's
Indiana
even
voted
better than
no
we did. We
on the
gave you
gerrymandering.
an
They're,
extension
they're,
of the
they're
biggest tax
pulling the
cut
Nigel Farage.
and the biggest tax
Yeah.
cuts ever, even
Like
bigger
some people are
than the
starting to
first
wise
term.
up. They're
And
not
that's
just
one of the
showing that
reasons
people
that
don't want to be
the
associated with this guy.
401ks are
They
through the
think
roof.
it's
It's one of the
it's
reasons
bad
that
for
the
the
stock
future. It's a
market
sinking ship.
is at the highest
Yeah.
point. So rent prices are
They're,
down,
they're
dairy
trying to save
prices are
themselves.
coming down very
And they
strongly.
probably saw a
The
few
cost of
thousand of those photos already on the
was
Epstein
down
file.
by 33%
That was
compared
released
to
today.
the Biden era.
The Trump-tanic
Biden era, you know what
hit
you
the
did during the
iceberg.
Biden era for Thanksgiving? You
And
said, oh my God, this is terrible.
they're supposed to release all the files by
It was
next
a
Friday,
rotten
this time next
Thanksgiving.
week.
And
It's going to
Walmart, I
happen.
thank them. You know, they came out with a big, like sort of a
I don't
numbers
know. I
thing, a
was
chart,
really
and they had
interested
a
in that today. I saw a
25% less.
story and
Now,
I'm
that's
like,
pretty good.
wow,
The
that's
Thanksgiving
they,
meal with all of the
Democrats
trimmings
actually believe
is
that he's not going to
25%
turn over,
less under Trump than it
Yeah.
was a year ago.
which
under
is
Biden.
like
That's
illegal. It's not
that's a good
like
start.
a
We're
breach
bringing
of
it down, and we're
Congress's
coming down more.
ethics.
We're
It's
coming down a lot more.
absolutely
Takes a
illegal
little time to come down.
Illegal to do what
They
again?
were ruining. They're going to
to
destroy
not
it.
turn over the subpoena
Because of a
document.
Christmas ham. What?
Yeah,
Don't
or just part of it. That's why they want it
Eggs.
audited too, to make sure they get everything.
I'm getting to eggs.
Right.
But you're right. Remember with eggs where I had my first news conference. 2 days went by and I had a news conference, right? Unlike Biden, 2 years go by, you still didn't have. Remember? He'd walk off the stage. He's finished with his, sir, you finished with your speech. Now what?
Yeah, you're
You
doing that
finished
every day,
what?
dude.
And then he'd walk into a wall. What he did, and it wasn't him, it was some really smart, radical left lunatics. What they did to our country, we can never forget. We can never forget. But you remember the first eggs?
Radical left lunatics.
3 days. I just
But calling people fascists is stirring up violence.
right there.
Oh, we're back to the camera.
Out of television going. 2 of them were there, and I'm talking about. Yes, I look forward to getting involved and doing great things. What about eggs? Eggs are down. They go, eggs. They said, the price of eggs is quadrupled. I said, oh, I didn't know that. Tell me about it. It's gone up like 4 or 5 times. Remember eggs right at the beginning. He's right when he says eggs. It went up like 4 times. It was like crazy. And
Miners.
Sir,
I like miners.
don't buy. They came into the Oval Office, sir. You know, we have an Easter egg hunt. It's like a thing for 150 years at the White House. Beautiful. He says, sir, we're going to buy plastic eggs this year. Plastic eggs. We don't have
this before.
enough eggs
Yo.
to go around. For I said, you're going
Dude,
to buy
this is
regular
even old in
eggs.
Reno.
By the time,
Who thinks it's acting
by
in
the
Reno
time
from
Easter
Vegas.
comes, you're going to have so many eggs, you're not going to know what to do. You're not buying plastic. And we didn't. And
new
Brooke
material,
Rollins,
buddy.
our Secretary of Agriculture, did an incredible job. And eggs dropped like a rock. And we ended up buying a lot of eggs.
I haven't eaten eggs in forever.
The price of eggs is
They're
down
way
now.
too high.
80% since March. Think of that. And we have 2 price charts. You remember the last
one
time I pointed to
the real one
chart?
and the one I made up.
My all-time, I don't care what this chart says.
Exactly.
My all-time favorite chart was the chart I had in Butler. I said, let's look at the chart. Ding, ding. I don't care how good that chart looks. It's shit.
Where's
by
that sound
comparison
effect?
to
Holy
what it
shit. He just started cussing. Did you
It's
hear that?
nothing. I like the Butler chart. Remember that was on how great employment was and all this, but I like it for other reasons. Look at that chart. It's good, but now as I talk about the Butler chart, I don't even want to look at it. Doesn't mean anything. But look,
They can't
Biden
show the
price
screen
increases
because it'll show
and
the
Trump
crowd.
price increases.
Yeah.
Look at Biden. up 37, 24%,
This is his chart, so we're not seeing.
This is like his hurricane map in the first.
That's why you see all the disclaimers on all these videos. It says these statements have not been verified by so and so.
Right.
Down 4%.
By USA Today or CNN or Fox News. Even Fox News says these statements have not been verified by Fox News. That's what.
Remember they said.
I think even on the Michael Lindell channel, it even says that. Even Michael Lindell can't verify these statements.
The inflation, and after they got it approved, because we had a few.
Mike Lindell.
Yeah, he's going after Tim Walz for his governorship.
Remember?
Yeah, because I heard he took out a loan to save his business at 400 and something percent interest.
Nothing to do with inflation.
Insanity.
Raising inflation, perhaps, because we're such a
my God, these people, man. I'm telling you, they come from the asylums, insane asylums. He probably really knew Hannibal Lecter. People have.
Well, we knew Lindell was a little crazy, but
we're dealing with bad people. And the word
crack,
affordability is the
dude.
exact same thing. And I can't say affordability hoax because I agree the prices were too high, so I can't go to hoax because they'll misconstrue that. But they use the word affordability.
Affordability.
And that's their only word. They say affordability. And everyone says,
Who says that like that?
That must mean Trump has high prices.
Affordability.
Our prices are coming down tremendously
Ooh.
from the highest prices
Sexy.
in the history of our country. And look at that chart. Let's see the next one. You have another one.
I made these myself.
Even with a lousy Fed chair. We have a lousy Fed chair. Oh, and by the way, it looks, you're going to have to check this, please. I just heard it could be that all 4 commissioners in the Fed signed by Biden, including Too Late. You know who Too Late is? Too Late, pal? Jerome Too Late. He's too late with his interest rates for a reason. He's a bad guy. He's not a smart guy, but he's a bad guy. Too Late. Is he going to lower rates a little bit finally?
That's why
You
Trump
see
is
where
playing
Jamie
them.
Dimon, respected guy, said, you got to get the rates down, you schmuck. You know? But
you think they just
I
moved
hear
the
that
crowd
oil
over to the
pen
side so they could
may
get
have
that
signed
long shot?
those commissions. If they signed those commissions, now maybe I'm wrong, but we're going to check. Have you checked that? Are you hearing it? Who signed it? Did he sign it or did the auto pen sign it? I'm hearing the auto. You know, you can't use the auto pen unless it's very strongly authorized, or unless you show you know what the hell you're doing, which is impossible of him to show. So, I don't know. I think it's something we have to look into. They put people there that are not authorized to be there. I know I signed Chris Wright. I signed everything, but I signed Chris Wright. If I gave you an auto pen,
He just doesn't know what he's signing, though. That's the problem.
The difference is they would do it. You know, we try and be.
He forgets to mention that.
Because I'm hearing that the auto
He
pen
is his own auto pen.
Maybe all 4. But
I love when he asks, "Oh, what's this one?" When he gets a new executive order,
right.
He has no idea what he's doing.
Who's the woman with that great heart?
So this is your menu for dinner tonight. Oh, signs it.
That's not beautiful. Anybody can laugh with that happiness. She likes Trump. He likes Trump too with the hat. Yes, that's right. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Oh, see, that guy took his hat off. Don't you see it? His hair came off.
Trump, look.
It
What's
is
up with
fake.
his head back there?
Went down with our rates.
Huh?
Trump's head when he looks back. Like, what's going on there?
With us, you saved
People
$2,000.
wonder.
Looks like he had brain surgery or something.
Probably did.
And with them,
Probably. He's probably AI brain. Elon's probably put an AI brain in Trump. He's going to be like this for a
These are charts. These are
century.
government charts. These are not made up by Donald
He'll
J.
never die. He'll just be this crazy. Because that's how AI robots work now. They haven't, fixed all the glitches. Yeah.
You have any other charts? Because so far they're playing quite well. Oh, look at that. Real wages. Look at that.
Real wages.
Losses and Trump real wages gains for the typical worker. Wow. I mean, that's incredible, right? So look at the amount of loss. 18.5, 106. What the hell is that all about? Is that even possible?
106. that even possible?
Oh, I see. No, that's you move that chart very quickly.
I'm so confused.
I said, "What's going on with that chart?" They did. That was.
I wish we were getting the full slideshow.
Because I was saying, boy,
I know.
I really
There's
like
nothing
the
up
numbers
there.
having to do with real wages, but
They're like, just continue your, just make him feel like you're looking at something.
Biden food price increase. Look at that. Look at that. So ours are decreases, all decreases, and they're moving down good. But look at AIDS, 106%, and we got them down 15%. Look at those numbers. But you don't hear that from the fake news. You don't hear that. What do you think of that, David?
Does he realize that it's 50? It's only gone up
we should impeach
50%
him, but he's
from the
gone. I guess
106%.
Yeah.
Down to 15.
By the way, if it were up to them,
Doesn't matter.
numbers like that, they would have impeached. Those numbers are terrible.
Really think he knows what those numbers really mean?
No.
It's good. We have a couple of other charts we're going to show you too that are just terrible.
More charts.
We're also working to bring down the cost of health care. Obamacare is a scam. Under Obamacare, trillions of dollars were given directly to health insurance companies. Their stocks are up 1,700% in a very short period of time. Would you say that's good? Obamacare's primary purpose was to pay off insurance companies. You know, the insurance companies back the Democrats very heavily.
Is that true,
I want to
Andy?
give billions of dollars directly to the people. I want to take all of the billions and billions and actually trillions, but over a period of time.
You are.
And I want to give all of that money we give to the big, fat, rich insurance companies.
You're going to get like $1,000 from the government to buy an insurance policy for a year that costs you $1,000 a month.
The Democrats. That was Obama.
That's what
and I've
Trump's
always
gonna
said
give
it,
you.
Obamacare, but now you see the numbers because your premiums are going up
I'm
on
saying.
Obamacare, and everything is forcing everything on.
Not that I want
We
to
want the money
like
going
give
directly
money
to
to
the
the
people. We
insurance
want you to
companies,
go out
but
and buy your own health insurance.
like
and you
now
have
it's
much
not
better
the
health
time
insurance
to
at a
be
much lower
fucking with
cost.
it.
Everybody knows this is the best way to go, but the Democrats, they're bought and owned.
We need
by
that
the insurance
Republican health
companies.
care
So
plan.
let's see how many of them have the guts to vote for this.
They don't
Here,
have
we're
anything,
putting in
do they?
bills where
No,
all
there's
of that money,
absolutely nothing.
They just talked about how bad
goes to the people
Obamacare
to
is.
go out and buy.
Here's the thing.
their
Do you
own
think that they
healthcare.
still
Everybody's
have
different.
the
Some are young
concept of a
people,
plan, or
some
have
are
they
older
lost that
people.
now?
It's a much different.
They don't even say that, hardly.
Really a set of
They said it
criteria.
a while
They
back.
don't even have the
4 years into
concepts
Biden,
anymore.
Democrats
No,
secured
this is
less
what-
than $1
That
trillion
whole
in new investments.
demolishing the East Wing, and now he can't even build the ballroom right now.
We've set the all-time country.
It's like a
record
metaphor
many times. I'm gonna
of
get the exact
healthcare right
numbers
now.
many times. 18.
You know, like
over 18,
they're like
around
getting
18
sued for the
trillion,
ballroom,
$20
and it's
trillion
all holes because the
in the first
architects
year
are
with
like,
10
dude,
months,
I can't
18
make the
trillion
ballroom,
versus
you know,
less than
10
1
times
trillion.
bigger than the White House,
And
and
I'll tell
with all
you
that
what,
gold, like
it was going to go down
that-
if it wasn't going
that's
to
so
be like
insulting
even
to me
anything. It would have
as an
been
architect.
negative because
Yeah.
I don't want my name on that. You know what I mean?
The stock
Yeah.
market is set
I want a proportional
51.
and compliment
This
the
is
White
in
House.
less than
Right,
10 months.
right,
And he
right.
wants it to be
The
like
stock
all
market is
gold
set
and
51
times the size
all-time
of the White
record
House.
highs.
A golden
Never been
dome.
anything like
So
it.
now you just got to demolish part of the White House now, and that's
And
what
no
he-
one's fixing it?
No, so it's the same.
Think
So
of that.
understand my
It's at
analogy? That's my analogy
51
for
all-time
Yeah,
record
totally.
highs in
I like
less
it.
than 10
Demolish
months.
it,
That was
but-
as of about 3 weeks ago.
he doesn't have.
Before I entered
ballroom
office,
yet.
100% of all new net
You
jobs
can't build the
were going
next
to
phase.
migrant workers. See that?
No.
100% of new jobs were going to migrant. These are government numbers, by the way.
What?
These are not
Government numbers. Oh, they must be
numbers.
official.
These are government numbers.
These are government
They
numbers,
say, well,
Andy.
did Trump come up with these numbers? No, I didn't come up. I'm just migrant workers and illegal aliens got 100%. But since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American citizens. How about that?
What?
Now, how about that?
You don't know this?
Even I will give myself a hand.
I bet you would.
No, think of it. 100% went to American citizens before 100% went to people that came into the country illegally. Again, many of them from prisons, many of them gang members, drug members, Tren de Aragua. More Americans are working today than at any time in the history of our country. That's why when they
You would have
ask about
thought
the
Trinidad and
economy,
Agua
fake polls.
had taken
I was
over the
trying to
whole
do
entire
news
country.
numbers. How's
Yeah.
Trump doing on the economy? I was interviewed by a very hostile group today. I said, why am I doing these people? They're hostile. But they were relatively fair because they can't beat you. I don't mind. I can be interviewed by anybody. Were you concerned if you're doing badly? You don't want to be interviewed by bad people, but they can't do anything to you because the numbers speak. It was Politico. I did an interview today. It was a good interview because they have no ammunition. The one person said to me, it's unbelievable. Our economy is unbelievable. There's never been anything. But the Democrats go out, prices are too high. Yeah, they're too high because they caused them to be too high. But now they're coming down. One of the most important ways we're defeating inflation is by unleashing American energy, including oil, gas, and clean, beautiful coal right here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Did you know I went to school in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, right? The great Wharton School of Finance. I love the word.
Oh, do you think they're embarrassed?
These are minor details. But the Wharton School, one of the greatest
Do you think
schools
the
in
Wharton
world.
School is embarrassed that he's
I love
talking
the
about them
school.
right now?
I love Philadelphia. Philadelphia's gotten a little rougher. But we're going to take it. And you have a great football coach. And you have a great running back, Saquon.
They lost Monday night when I went to
Saquon
Monday
a
Night
little bit.
Football.
And my hand will never be the same. I patted him on the back. I said, Saquon, let's
Oh,
go.
is that what happened to his hand?
Today. Let's go win. Because it was like I hit a piece of steel.
Saquon. That's
said,
okay.
what
That
the hell is
explains
with you, Saquon? That's pretty. He's good. But he's a better football player than he is a golfer. Trust me. He's so strong. He's those muscles. Yeah. He's just, but his football is great. His golf will be very good. Very good.
Did he really just do that?
Match. And you do have a great coach. I was with you.
It's past 6 o'clock on you, Carl.
Going here. But that'll change. But he's a great coach. Well, you won the whole deal, right? I got to know him last year when he came to the White House, and I said, "This guy's he's a real leader. The players love him."
Asshole.
And you had some players that are just, really just fantastic guys. But you have a good football team. It's really good to watch. But for 4 long years, Biden and the Democrats tried to endlessly kill Pennsylvania energy jobs. They worked so hard to kill the jobs. They wanted wind all over the place, Let's go buy those windmills for millions of dollars each from China. Every time it goes around, you lose $15. Did you know that? That's on average. You're supposed to make money with energy.
How many people lose that?
Money with energy. And everybody that's doing
Well, if they're going to drink the Kool-Aid, I'm sure they believe that.
Bankruptcy right now. If you look at UK, I told the prime, he's a nice man, Starmer, Prime Minister. I said, you have a great energy source in the North Sea. Use it. Well, you're not going to be in office very long. Their energy prices, they're putting wind all over Scotland, all over the most beautiful fields in the world, Scotland. All over beautiful. Oh, we have some Scottish people here.
Him.
Where the hell did you come from?
Scotland hates him.
We have Scottish people.
They do?
Oh my God, yeah.
Wind all over Scotland.
Both of y'all are Scottish.
Thrilled with it.
Yeah.
It's costing them a fortune.
Both of y'all like first generation Americans.
I'm going to do you a favor.
Yeah, that's why my dad has no fear about getting deported because he's Scottish.
And they like to say, well, it's very well depleted. No, it's good for another 500 years.
Even though he's legal status and everything,
And if you look at Norway,
but they're going after people like that.
North Sea, which in theory isn't as vibrant, and it's a very rich country.
Your dad doesn't own windmills. He'll be okay.
Tremendous because of the North
No.
Sea. But, UK has to, if they don't go back to
Yeah, who's the Rastafarian on the left over there?
A lot of bad things.
I don't know. Where did he come from?
Immigration policies
They moved. Oh, the guy with the fake hair left.
Yeah, where did he go?
They're destroying Europe, and they better do something. I'll give them just some free advice. I'm more.
How
Okay,
tired
I give them
free advice. They better be careful because immigration and energy are going to destroy Europe.
Did you know
On day
that?
one, I ended the war in Pennsylvania energy. I
Like
terminated.
electric and wind are going to
I just
destroy Europe.
terminated something that was insane, and we all love Elon. Elon was up here campaigning, right?
Yes.
But I said, Elon,
Elon.
I think electric.
Speaking
cars
of
are
Elon,
electric,
I saw one of those
but not
trucks today.
everybody wants
I
an
think it was a
electric
newer
car.
version. It's
And I
even
ended
worse.
the
Why?
insane
It's
electric
just so
vehicle
ugly.
mandate
It looks
where
ridiculous.
everybody
Oh,
was
really?
supposed to have.
Yeah, I don't know. You have to be a
Everybody was
dumbass
supposed
to
to have an
design that.
electric
Think
car
it's
by
cool.
the year like 2030 or some ridiculous year like that. It's just not going to be that way. I don't think it'll be some like hybrid, some kind of like gasoline powered. I mean, the nice thing about gasoline is we have.
I feel like there's a couple guys back there just doing this for the money.
More oil and gas
Oh, for
than
sure,
any
for
country
sure.
anywhere in the world. Is
That
that right?
Rastafarian guy?
And they want us to go to
Look at
batteries.
his face.
Like,
Let's go
I
to
like-
batteries. We
I
don't
was like,
have
I'm
battery
glad
cars
the money, but don't put me on
so
camera.
Let's go to batteries. According to these
You know, he's
morons
like,
that
I
we're
didn't
on
really
the-
want to be on camera,
Let's not
man.
use
Like,
oil and gas, which we have
oh,
more
man,
than any
like-
country in the world.
The
Let's go to
person for
batteries.
Trump
Well, we have to go to the
and
Congo
Vin Diesel
and
are
get it from
definitely
China.
hardcore. They're in there.
But I actually
think
stopped
so?
the war with
I don't
Congo
think
and
they're
Rwanda,
acting.
and they said to me, please, please, we would love you to come and take our minerals.
You think that Rastafarian guy's high?
But I stopped the green new scam. It's a total scam. And you know, we had they used to call
I didn't know they were going to put me over here. I feel kind of uncomfortable now.
and other things, and none of them worked. So they came up with climate change. Remember? Climate
I
change.
think he also
'Cause you
started
can't
freaking
go
out
wrong
when
with
he saw his
climate
own
change. If it
sign
goes up,
and
Remember global warming?
misread it like I did.
Temperature started going down like a rock. Remember? Remember?
What to say?
Global
You
warming
got to
was
make a
it?
freeze frame.
Big.
Oh my gosh,
beautiful
Ryan's
ship
playing tricks on me?
with all scientists.
I'm
on
high,
it.
dude. I thought it
And
said
it
something
went
else.
into
You
deepest
got to make a
ocean,
freeze
went
frame when it
through the
when it
ice.
blocks out the
And global
the
warming,
beat
it was
just
getting
enough
so warm.
and be like, what does
Shit,
that say?
Unfortunately, they had a bad few weeks. It got
Oh my
so
God.
cold that the ice just crushed. We had to take those poor bastards out by helicopter. We're like, the scientists, they said, one guy was petrified of helicopter. He said, I have a choice, go down in the ice with the ship or go in a helicopter. He chose the helicopter.
Mm.
But we have a very simple policy, right, Chris? Drill, baby, drill. We have a simple policy.
He's got bullet points. He always remembers.
And natural gas
yeah.
production is
I mean, I
growing.
guess you
Coal
do that with
mining is up
dementia.
by 2.4
Yeah, well,
million tons
he's
a
been
month.
saying the same bullet
And we're
points
also
for 15
reviving
years now.
Pennsylvania manufacturing, and with our
And has he
historic
achieved
tariffs,
any of
steel
these
production
things?
is roaring back. We're building
Or
steel
just waiting
mills
to
all over the
Obama or
country, and U.S. steel
Hillary
is
or
coming back
Biden
at a
or
level never thought possible before. And I was up.
the minority.
And I was up here and with the workers and with Selena. Do you know Selena?
Selena.
Does everybody know? And with some other people. We were up with some great people, and we spent the whole day, and they were determining whether or not they want to make which one of the deals. I went to the workers. I said, which one do you like? We picked the right one. As I said before, billions of dollars they're spending. And the steel workers are doing phenomenally better. I think you're going to do better than you've ever done before. You were losing all of your steel. If we didn't have tariffs, you would have no steel. We wouldn't have one steel mill anywhere in the United States.
Did you know that?
And
It
that
wasn't
would
for
be
his
really
tariffs?
bad for us, Scott. National security. We need the one thing you need steel. You know, you can give up certain products.
Why did I even go to
You can give up
college?
Pencils.
I don't know. It didn't work out for me. And one of them
The
sued
China
me.
policy, you know, every
God.
child can get 37 pencils. They only need one or two. You know, they don't need that many. But you always need.
I went to two colleges. One gave me nothing, and the other one sued
$37
me.
for your daughter.
Jeez.
2 or 3 is nice. You don't need $37. So
Yep,
we're doing
37.
things right. We're running this country.
I know I'm
We're
building a
also
200
putting
billion
thousands of
ballroom,
dollars in
but
the pockets
you don't
of
deserve
hardworking
$37. But I
Pennsylvanians, the
know
largest tax
like,
cuts in American history.
what Veruca Salt in the
No
world
tax
get
on chips,
$37?
no tax on overtime, no tax on
Well, when
Social
you're
Security for our great seniors.
when you're
our
charging
seniors,
$450
no tax.
for one huge condom at
And
the
all of
Epstein
that
estate,
kicks
you can
in
make money that
on
way.
January 1st.
Huge.
You know, it hasn't kicked in yet. I mean, we're doing great, and it hasn't kicked in yet, and it's amazing. And it's one of the reasons they said, sir, would you mind going on the trail? And I actually like it, you know. I have fun.
I think that other
have
dude's
fun. I
stoned
haven't
too. The
read
guy next to the
practically
rock
anything
player,
off
the
the
guy, the
stupid
blonde,
teleprompter.
he's starting to get a little ghetto. He's
And
starting
then
to
my
get,
speechwriters
I
getting
noticed that
getting
dude
awards
earlier,
for
and I was like,
finest
something's
speeches,
up with this
and I haven't
dude.
even read
yeah,
them.
he's like, I don't know, man.
Like, what am I
And the
doing?
award for the finest
They're probably like, I better
Writer
killing them. I've
in the
been staying up
history
all
of
this
speech
time.
making.
Is that crowd in the
Ross, where are you,
behind
Ross? Are
him
you
getting
here,
smaller and
Ross?
smaller?
Where the hell is Ross?
Yeah, well,
Ross,
their
are you
legs
here?
are probably
Look,
collapsing.
first
Look,
time I
because
got
look,
lunch at this.
look how
Ross,
McGee
get
wrestling.
over here. I got
They're
it.
moving up
Yeah.
and down.
He's a young, handsome
Well, they've been
man.
standing up for how
There's
long?
one guy.
An hour now?
You guys are gonna leave.
He's the greatest.
Wayne Wilson back there. I thought he left.
Thank you, Ross.
Oh my God.
Very low-key guy.
Oh, he's back.
Thank you. Look at Ross. He's so shy. I can't believe it. We're joined today by Donna Zajac, a mom and a waitress of over 45 years who lives in Stroudsburg. Does everybody know where Strouds? I know where it is. Because of no tax on tips, Donna estimates she will keep hundreds of additional dollars every single month, and she'll put all of that money toward
I
her
heard it's like
daughter's dream
maximum
of becoming a
$25,000.
veterinarian. That's a good, right? That's good.
Tax on tips.
Are you here, Donna? Where's Donna?
There's
Oh,
Donna.
come on up, Donna. Come on. Come on. Say a few words. Look how beautiful she is. She stood
The
up.
person for Trump fell asleep.
She wasn't supposed to come up, but when I looked at her, I said, come on up, Donna. Look how beautiful she is. You're not allowed to say that anymore. You know, in politics, if you say somebody's beautiful, that's the end of your political career. I say, I
You
don't
actually
care.
use this a lot too.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Come on
yeah,
up,
yeah.
Donna.
Yeah, if I say how good looking you are, people get mad. Ugh,
Why is Donna up there?
Donna.
This is always dangerous.
Thank you, Trump. Thank you to President Trump for having me. This is like my sister dream, but I love you too.
Oh my! Is this just a random person, or is this scheduled?
Make it a lot easier.
Yeah, I guess so.
For sure. Yeah. We love it.
That woman's just
Thank you.
that woman's just 35 years old.
Trump's like, get out of here. You're about 60 years too old for
The
me.
star is born. That's all.
Star is born.
The star is born.
No.
Is your sister here? Is your sister here, Donna? Are you? Oh, hello. How are you? Good family. Well, thank you. Thanks, Donna. That's beautiful. Also with
Look at the
us is
sweat on him
Marine
now.
Corps
He is
veteran
sweaty.
Sean Downey, who now serves as a firefighter and a local
see him?
first responder.
What? Which one?
Trump, he's sweaty as hell now. Look at him.
Sean worked over 400 hours.
Oh, he's gonna have
Oh,
a
he's
stroke.
working hard.
Overtime. That's a
Think
lot.
about how much brain
And thanks
capacity
to
it
no
takes to
tax
come
on
up with all
overtime,
this, like
he'll
on the
take home
spot.
thousands of dollars extra.
Put on
which
a
he
show
plans to
like
use
this.
to buy your first home. And thank you. Where's Sean?
Sean.
Good, Sean. Good. So you're going to use that money well, right?
Right.
That was not an easy one to get approved. You know, it all went through Congress. I had to really push hard. I was not nice. I was not nice to get you that money, but you're going to use that money to get a house, right? A first house? Good. Well, you have a great future. Thank you very much.
What if Trump gave you
And
enough
here as
money
well
to
is
buy a
Megan
house?
Hemhauser
You
from
like him then?
Cresco, Pennsylvania. Megan's
That doesn't
husband
get
works
lost now.
10 to
Thanks.
15 hours of overtime a week operating heavy equipment while she bartends and waits tables at night and homeschools her two children during the day, getting more and
Yeah,
more
on the top
prevalent.
left. He's
Homeschooling
getting really
getting more
restless.
and
Did you
more.
see him?
What's happening?
He looks like he's
That's
really.
okay.
Look at what's he doing? He's making a weird.
But thanks to no
Squeaking
tax
out.
on tips
I know,
and
he's
no
like, I
tax
can't
on
take this
overtime,
anymore.
more than
Ugh.
a quarter of their income will be tax-free. Megan, do you want to come up? Come on, Megan.
Do you think to
Come
get
on
the
up.
$100 they have to stay the whole time?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't get it till you leave. I've done these kind of things before back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And they pay you like the game shows and
my
stuff.
goodness.
They pay you at the end, and you just get in,
Thank you so
form a
much.
line and
As
meet
President
the
Trump
guy,
said,
you know, at the
I'm
exit,
a
you know, with
mom,
an
a wife.
envelope.
I homeschool my two
Cash?
brilliant children.
Huh?
And
Cash?
the no tax on
Yeah.
tips is incredible. No tax on overtime is incredible for my husband. And
Save the world.
To our family.
Is everyone coming up to give us speech?
Family
Of our
until
children, and it's been such a blessing to be home with them.
So this means this,
and to have
these
them
people
here with
only
me
make
tonight.
less
And
than
thank you for
$25,000 a year.
President.
Yeah.
As a waiter.
You think you like this one?
No.
No, she's still way too
You know
old.
what's great?
Yeah.
So she had these notes, right? Not notes, it's a speech. She never even looked at it. She was great. It's much better when you don't have to read it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I just thought,
Did he just lick it?
I think maybe.
That's great. Never looked at the notes.
Really? I love that.
She never looked at those notes. That's pretty cool. I have a lot of professionals sitting right here. They'll get up and read a speech. But Megan didn't have to do that.
She did not.
Another key part of our tax cuts is known as Trump accounts. Under this new program, the federal government will be creating an investment savings account for every single newborn American child with $1,000 to be invested and grow over the course of their life, right at the beginning of birth. Friends, family, employers, and loved ones will be able to
And
have
the
thousands of
version for Trump guy,
dollars
his
a year,
girlfriend
and,
or whatever,
it's
wife,
like a trust fund for
who's
every
like, she's
American
supposed to get
child
the
that's
hell
gonna be
out of
something,
here.
and
She
it's
can't take
really
it anymore. Look
exciting,
at
and
her.
I want to thank Michael
Huh?
Dell.
You see her?
His beautiful
Yeah.
Dell computer.
I don't think she smiled once.
Go out and buy
I
a Dell
think she's
computer.
very against her will.
He got it started. He put up $6,250 million. And he started with nothing. Think of that. And he just put that up. $6,250,000,000.
What is
Michael
he
Dell,
even
thank you
talking
wherever you
about?
may be. Michael is probably in Texas watching us.
Did it introduce
right now.
all 700 people there?
And his beautiful wife. They are
That woman's like,
they're a great couple. His wife is incredible.
this hat.
Every single Democrat in Congress voted against these
Oh, where
unbelievable
did it come
benefits
from?
for American
Oh, wow.
families. Why would you
Which
vote
one?
against? Money is being put
The
up.
guy's girlfriend got pushed out by
And you know,
the
these kids, when they get to be
chicken
18,
glitter.
20, 21, 30, 35 years old, they could have $100,000, $200,000, and they're going to be rich. I mean, they're going to feel rich, and they're going to be watching it grow, and they may be helping it grow. Who knows? You never know. But it's going to teach them. It's going to be a great thing. This was Michael and some other people's ideas. They wanted to do this, and they spoke with their wallet too. They put up a tremendous amount of money. So I just want to thank Michael Dell, his wife and family, and
Believe me,
everybody else that was
Amy,
with
don't
us
worry.
the
I want
other
to
day.
reassure
It's a
you,
big,
everybody
it's a
behind
big-
Trump,
it's a
look
big
like they have
event.
no clue
We're
what's going
joined
on
today
right
by
now.
some of
They're
your
totally lost.
representatives who voted to
Yeah.
put more money in your
They're
pocket.
just kind of like,
And these are
what?
great
There's just
people.
one of these things to be
And
able
I
to do at this
introduced
point.
David.
When will
I'm
this
gonna
end?
ask him to say
It
that
was about
again, because
$100.
David McCormick is a really great man in the truest sense. He won.
It's not worth $100.
You know,
Hey, look at they're burning up
he
too.
really did well the first time too,
In
but
Pennsylvania.
things happened, right?
They must
And
have the
very
heat
few
on full
people
blast.
are willing to do that again. And to be honest, if he would have lost, I know his
Is
wife
someone
is a
gonna
beautiful
collapse?
woman,
Tell
extremely
you, some of these people are really
into the
clammy
social
looking,
scene,
like the
but
like Trump.
respected by everybody.
What about that
She
poor
would
guy
have
in the
left him
suit?
if he lost. And I told him,
No, he's happy.
Dina would have left him. She's very, she's that way. Hey, we can't help it. That's the way she is.
That looks
So I
like
said,
you in
David,
your
you're
high
taking a big
school
risk if you
yearbook.
run again, because if you lose twice,
Yeah.
your wife is leaving you. And he wasn't worried.
I never had a
David
mustache.
McCormick.
Never?
Never.
You should go for one now.
Oh,
You
I think they're the worst.
He was so
Big
good. He
handlebar.
followed me every
No,
single
no,
time I
they're
like
said
the
that.
he was
worst.
there, and he got up.
They're worse
and
than
it's big,
beards.
And I'll tell you,
You
we
gotta
had
do it
big
sometime.
crowds, David, and the audience listened.
No,
to you.
never.
In fact, they liked him more than they liked me in some cases.
If you
I
have
think
a,
it's better
just
to
a
keep him off the
mustache,
stage.
you might as well
But
be
they
like a
really loved
70s
you,
porn
and
star.
you've been a great.
They
senator,
all look like that, every
and you have
single
a
one.
great wife. Thank you very much.
I had a mustache.
Oh,
And a
I do it like
congressman who's
this.
been
I
a
do it
warrior,
like this.
and a couple
this a
of
lot.
guys that have just been unbelievable. But
Then I did
Rob,
the Backstreet
raise
Boys.
the hand. Did you stand up, Rob?
you did?
What a job you're doing, huh? Young,
You know, it's all
handsome,
carved out.
Central Castle. Great job. Thank you very much, Rob. Great job.
Great job.
And another one. These are warriors. These two guys.
One time we paid one of my
the three
buddies
of them,
to
and
like,
then
I
you
think
have
he might have had a
Senator,
beard
the three of them.
or something,
Ryan
like
McKenzie,
a
Ryan.
little something. And we paid him just to leave this.
And it's hard for
Oh,
me
that's
to
awesome.
explain how hard they work, but they were working so hard.
I love. That's when I love, like,
Big, beautiful bill.
getting
I
ready
thought
for
the
like
great big
Halloween. I
beautiful
would grow
bill
like
passed.
that and be like
That was
disco
supposed to be in
dude or
17
something.
bills.
Because,
And I actually said it.
or something themed, because I can always, that gives me excuse to grow like a porn stash.
Man, he was a congressman. And
Like,
You
just-
like the porn stash?
telling us
Oh,
what
yeah,
happened or
man.
something. And I said, I disagree with that.
I go in, I'm like, who wants some
I had
mustache
22
fries?
races, and I've won 20 of them. I know what I'm doing. And I said, sir, I've had 3 races, and I've won all 3 of them. And mine was for president. And he said, all right, you got me on that. He's actually a good man. He got a little carried away one day. But that's because these guys wanted to do it my way, too. So we had 17 bills prepared, Dan Muser, right? Stand up, Dan. What a great guy. Stand up, Mrs. Muser. Dan is he's a very powerful congressman, but he's a great person, great man. All 3 of these guys, they're warriors, and your senators, like, I mean, very few people that I've ever met that would take that risk. It was a risk. You know, it takes guts to run for public office, right? It takes guts. A lot of guys talk, including me. I talked about this for a long time before I did it. It takes courage to run for any public office because, you know, you can be very embarrassed. You could ruin your life.
Yeah.
I got impeached. I got indicted.
That's what we're waiting for, buddy.
Impeached, indicted. I get indicted like 87 times with these stupid. See, they should have indicted me once. They would have had a better chance. With all of the I used to get up. It was very important. I'd get up and say, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. I got indicted again. And nobody believed the whole thing. And then I'd explain it, and it turned out to be a hoax. I mean, it was a total hoax. They're very, very bad, very, very bad people. But Dan Muser
Isn't he a
been
felon?
a great congressman. He was thinking about running for governor. I think you would have won if you ran, but you know,
And he's just back home doing the same things. He's indicted, trying to indict Letitia James and James Comey and all the other guys.
Even more important.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For mortgage fraud. And he's actually the one doing it.
Well to
Right, exactly.
Secretary of the Treasury, Scott Bessent, and Secretary of
He
Energy,
accused
Chris Wright.
the Democrats of a witch
Thank
hunt,
you. I
but his
introduced
was
them, but I
actually
want to introduce because they have been so good. A major factor that fueled inflation under Biden was the invasion of 25 million people. Think of this: 25 million people came into our country, totally unchecked and unvetted, mostly across our southern border.
25 million
10 months
people
ago, we inherited the worst border in the history of the world, and now we have the strongest border.
My God, it must look like the battle scene from like Lord of the Rings.
And people don't talk about it. You notice they don't talk about it. When I was running, it was the biggest thing. And before I was running, that's all they talked about, the border, the border, the border. And now I fixed it. Nobody wants to talk about it.
Why?
Even my people. They say, sir, don't put it in your speech. Why? Because nobody cares about the border. You fixed it. No, but you know how bad that is?
What?
Because they forget what you did. We had a border that was so bad. Everybody, criminals,
This is when he starts lying.
everybody,
Here he is lying.
anybody.
The accordion lie.
You know, the
Yeah.
Congo, I just settled that war.
Just
The
tell.
Congo, their entire prison population was set into our country. Venezuela, their entire prison population was dumped into our country.
They just
And
unlocked
now
all the
we have the tightest border.
cages and the cells and all that stuff. And just they just started running.
They dumped them right on.
Oh my God! It
I
was
would say
like
there's one country that has probably a stronger border. You know what that is? You know what that is? North Korea. North Korea, I think, has a stronger border. But other than North Korea has 7 walls of wire, and each of them has 1 million volts of electricity going through it. So if you get over
because
one,
I
you're
know
dead
people
for
are just
life.
dying to
If you
get to
over
North
one,
Korea.
you're in very bad shape. If you get over 2, you've set a
What the
record.
hell? Like, who wants to go
So,
there?
I don't know, Scott. I
Who's
think we
calling
give
to
North
get to
Korea,
North Korea?
the safest border, don't you agree? You know, but ours is pretty safe. And I want to thank Pete Hegseth and the military for helping us.
Oh God!
And again, for 7 months in a row, we've had 0 illegal aliens that have been admitted to the United States, and nobody. Do you remember when Biden said, I need legislation to do that? And I said, no, all you need is a new president. I didn't get legislation. Scott, did I get legislation? I said, close the freaking border right now. And they did it. Because our border patrol is incredible.
All you need to
ICE
do
is incredible.
solve
but ICE,
everything. World's
poor
problem.
ICE, they take a lot of abuse, but they're the toughest people. And again, Washington, D.C. now is, we had the tragedy, with, which was a terrorism tragedy, but we have Washington, D.C., the safest it's been in 52 years. Think of that. And a year ago,
do you think he made
down
up
the street
52 years
our
right on the
nation's
spot?
capital, and now restaurants are booming, restaurants are opening. The restaurants were all closing. Now the restaurants are opening. You can't get into a restaurant in Washington, D.C. Biden and the radical left Democrats turned Pennsylvania into a dumping ground for hundreds of thousands of migrants from the most dysfunctional places on earth.
I heard DC was pissed off about it.
And gave them
People
billions
hating
and
them there.
billions of your taxpayer dollar. But we didn't.
I'm
give
stuck
it.
on
It
him
was
reading the
stolen.
prompter now.
And those people should go
Or when
to
he
jail.
when he splits off.
Oh,
Jail.
what do you see? You discover?
He does this,
And if they
and he
don't
reads,
go to
and he doesn't
jail,
look at the camera
Scott
that is
Bessent
on
is
him,
toast.
and he reads his lines, and then he finds something to go
He's
off on it,
toast.
and then all of a sudden he starts
I'll tell you,
looking
that
around
could
the
be
other
the
way.
easiest case. I think it's too easy for you. Just give it to your assistants. They can do that case. These people are crooks.
And his voice
work.
trails off when he's reading.
91% unemployment. Okay? It's a scam. And it's headed up by the crooked congresswoman. Whatever happened to her brother, by the way? Is he still around? Where is he?
Huh?
Yeah, he went low. He went low. He's not happy. Would you look into him too, Scott? Would you find out the brother, please? She said, how dare you say that about me? It's discrimination. Let me tell you, black people love Trump. I got the biggest vote.
Oh, no.
I got the biggest vote with black people.
They're
They
pointing
know
to
a
the one
scam
black
better
person
than
in the
anybody.
crowd.
Oh,
They
Doug, you
know
hear
what
that?
it is to be
They know a
scammed.
scam better
Thank
than
you, man.
anybody.
Thank you. I appreciate
You hear
it.
that?
We did great. Thank
Huh?
you.
Yeah.
I like this guy. Thank you.
He just said black people are the biggest scammers, basically.
We got a tremendous black vote. We got a tremendous Hispanic.
And that's why they like him.
We got a
He's
tremendous.
a scammer,
because we
too.
speak the truth. They get it. Everybody gets it. Everybody, pretty much.
This is
everybody
out of
gets it.
control.
And they know we're the real deal. Our country's become so strong in such a 10 months. Think of it. It's not even a year. It's like if we keep going like this, I don't know if we can do it. But if we keep going like this, there'll be nothing ever in history like it. Already, they are saying better than Lincoln, better than Washington, better than anybody. The best.
They are
10 months
saying he's the
ever
best
in the
president.
history of the presidency.
Oh, my God. Where'd he go?
And for the first
We
time,
know we
in
have
50
friends
years,
that think the same
we
thing.
now have reverse migration,
Yeah.
which means more jobs,
And I'm
better
like,
wages,
because
and
I'm
higher
like,
income for
what?
American citizens, not
Idiots
for
think
illegal
this.
aliens.
And
you
then
know what?
I find them on
We
my
all have a
Facebook.
heart. We want to take care of people, but these people are getting killed on the walk up.
I didn't know
They're
they
dying.
existed.
They're dying. They have to
And
go
I
through
still can't
jungles.
understand
We don't
why.
realize this. They are going through areas that are not. It's not possible to get through some of the areas. They're going through jungles down in the Central America, South America. Some of these areas with snakes, with crocodiles and alligators. They're getting just eaten alive, and they're getting
Well, it's like
beat up by
Crocodile
some of the
Dundee
bad
now.
people. Women are being raped. Remember when I started? I said we're going to stop the raping of women.
What?
In those caravans, a name conceived of by me. Because
Do you
it's a
think any of these
caravan,
people
thousands of people, 10,
will
15,
end up being
20,000 people
embarrassed
lining up.
someday
The
that they
women
were in
those
this footage?
caravans Are being raped in
I'm sure.
unprecedented
Yeah.
numbers by other people.
Probably
in the
the
caravan.
Rastafarian guy on the left
By
over
them
there.
not coming, they're not even trying to
Yeah,
come
he's
now because
already
they know they
embarrassed.
can't get
He's
through.
like, shit, why did
They're
I
doing
do
a
this?
tremendous service because they're not being killed and
We
they're
don't
not
see on
being
screen,
raped,
but
and
someone
they're
keeps
not
pushing
staying
them
back in the
in
country
frame.
where they've been.
It's Caroline Levitt.
But someone
Where
keeps
they've been
going back.
taken
Yeah.
care of. I've also
Gotta go in
announced a
there.
permanent pause on third world migration, including from hellholes like Afghanistan, Haiti, Somalia, and many other countries.
Look at that guy. Yeah, get him.
I didn't say shithole, you did.
Yes, he said that.
Is it still
Remember, I said
funny
that to
after the
senators,
like
they came in,
50,000th
the
same
Democrats. They
joke?
wanted to be bipartisan. So they came in and they said, this is totally off the record. Nothing mentioned here. We want to be honest because our country was going to hell. And we had a meeting. And I said, why is it we only take people from shithole countries, right? Why can't we have some people from Norway, Sweden, just a few? Let us have a few. From Denmark, do you mind sending us a few people?
White people.
Send us some nice people. Do you mind?
Yep.
But
Yep.
we always take
No,
people from
no colors. No colors.
Somalia,
That's what he thinks.
places that are a disaster, right? Filthy, dirty, disgusting, ridden with crime. The only thing they're good at is going after ships.
Okay. Oh my.
But they don't go after our ships.
Oh.
You know why? Because that same missile
Yeah, he's
that
listening.
knocks
Grab
the
the
crap
white
out
beard.
of them, that with the drug dealers from Venezuela and others.
Oh, here's that boat he blew up.
Oh my God.
That same missile, think of it, from hundreds of miles away. We have the greatest
It's
military.
so
We have the
racist
greatest
and
equipment.
xenophobic.
We make the
It's
greatest
insane.
equipment in the world. I bought more equipment. We rebuilt the military in the first term. Then Stupid Joe gave a lot of it to Afghanistan, but it was a lot, but relatively little. But we're still adding to it a lot. But I'll tell you what, I'm looking at this big tough guy with the red hat on. You like that guy? But stand up. Let me just see what you look like. Nobody's going to mess with him. Okay.
He's weaving like a madman right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like interweaving like
He's
6
enjoying it.
sentences
I like people
together.
that enjoy things. 'Ause you got to smile about this whole thing. But
Well, his brain's
same
still working,
system,
even if it's not working
it's the center of
correctly.
everyone.
Right.
Remember, every
It's
boat
still
that
making
gets hit, we don't want
connections.
to do that, but every boat that gets hit, we save 25,000 American lives. Every boat.
Wow.
And when you view it that way, you don't mind. But we have that same system
Peace.
aimed at Somalia. And if they go and want to raid our ships, and not our ships, worldwide shipping.
World
They used to go and
shipping.
take the ships.
I like Acme.
When one or two of
Yeah.
them get hit, they say, we'll pass. So we've cut down drugs, 94% coming in from sea. 94. Right?
No,
94% music.
no.
I want to hear about how he turned
94% music. That's pretty good.
military
I'm trying to
people
figure out who the
into
hell are the
pirates.
other 6%. They're finding it very hard to
They
get people to navigate those
They got
waters.
behind
The
Trump.
problem is nobody wants to go
Totally
fishing
stoked. Too. He's
anymore.
really
either. They
losing
don't
it.
want
Look at him.
They
There he
don't
comes
want
in.
fishing boats. They don't want anything to do
He's
with
going
boats.
back and forth
I
like
think we've
this.
destroyed the boat
Yeah.
market. Other than that, it's been very
It's
effective.
going down soon.
We've
Like, dude,
cut
these
it down
these brownies are
96%.
kicking
speaking of
in.
that, and now we're going to do land because the land is much easier and it's even more prevalent. If you don't share our values, contribute to our economy, and assimilate into our society, then we don't want you in our country. We don't want you.
Buy the $1 million Trump card. Old Trump card. To be
I
a
mean,
citizen.
Elon, Omar, and the people from Somalia, they hate our country. And they think we're stupid people, which actually, when they allow that to happen, they are. That's headed by Governor Walz, one of the dumber people around. No, but think of it. He's given not like peanuts, billions. These are people that don't work in their own country. Their own country's a failure. They have no money there. And yet they come into our country and steal tens of billions of dollars. How stupid are we to allow that to happen? They can't earn 10 cents in their country. They come over here and rob. Are we that easy? Are we that easy to allow a thing like that to happen? That's up to you. And look at what's going on in North Carolina. We have a big Senate race. We have a fantastic man, Michael Whatley, running as a Republican, head of the Republican Party.
North Carolina.
Won elections, won the presidential election.
You know about this election?
He's running against a
Fort
governor
Cooper.
who's a radical left lunatic. And Michael should win. I don't know. It's hard. You beat a two-term governor, but the
No,
governor
not
didn't
against
do a
Fort
good job.
Cooper.
But what's happening
He's a
in North
legend there.
Carolina? Two of the most vicious
Oh, yeah.
murders that anyone's
Yeah,
ever seen in
Democrat.
Charlotte. And
The
it's
thing about it,
all
North
run
Carolina
by
has more
Democrats. What's going on
Democrats
there?
than Republicans, but they
Young lady
gerrymander
from
so much.
Ukraine, you
They
saw that one
they
where
pretty much run Congress.
guy from behind just cut her throat
Yeah, that's crazy.
on tape. Can't even watch it. what's going on in North Carolina? You need a Republican running that, and you've got to have a Republican senator elected. If you don't, and Michael Watley's running, he's going to be great. So we have people from North Carolina here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be wasting so many words, you know. To Senate race.
Also, he endorsed
Mr. Senator,
Mark Robinson guy, whose name was
more in less than 1 year than most other administrations have
guy
achieved
who
in
would,
8 years. And we're restoring law and order to our
people
cities,
I watched
backing
in
the men
transport.
and women of law enforcement. I love law enforcement.
Remember that guy?
And standing with the heroes of ICE and Border
He
Patrol.
was the Republican
We've ended
nominee
political
for North
correctness
Carolina
in our
governor.
military.
Oh, yeah.
Renamed the Department
And
of
he said he was a
Defense
black
into the
Nazi.
Department of War.
And
Well, so
he,
is Kanye, so they're
and
not.
he's been called
I said
going
to Pete,
to
Pete's a tough cookie, and I
porn
said to Pete,
shops
I used to
and
do
going to like
interviews
these
with him, and all he wanted to talk about
trans
was the military. I said, this
peep
guy's a
rooms and watch
smart guy,
against porn.
great education.
Oh,
great
really?
everything.
Yeah.
The press gave him a hard time.
That's it, just like username on the
Very, very
porn
good,
chats
very
with like
strong.
black
Young,
Nazi.
strong, smart.
What did he say about
Raising
that?
Cain, the great general who
I don't
knocked
know,
out
man.
ISIS for us in 4
I
weeks.
gotta look that up.
Yeah.
Raising Cain, they said it was going to take, right? They said it was going to take 5 years, sir. Or
Yeah,
sir, it'll
and
take
he
5 years.
and the guy
He
he
said, "Sir, I
the
can do that
Democratic
in 4
governor
weeks." Did it
or
in 3 weeks.
nominee was
Knocked out ISIS.
the Jewish guy, Josh
Did a hell of a
Stein.
job of knocking out
Oh,
the
yeah.
And here he's
Iran
running against
nuclear
a Republican black
capability.
Nazi.
We knocked out the Iran nuclear capability. Now compare
that
that
crazy?
to Jimmy Carter, the Democrats.
Oh, God.
Well, man, he was a nice man.
Yes,
But
he was.
But
Thank
we don't
you.
really want a nice man. You want to have somebody that's capable. You know, they were talking about Greg
Capable.
Gutfeld. He's a very good guy. Greg Gutfeld. Very good. But Greg Gutfeld,
It's Jimmy Kimmel.
he didn't like
Jimmy Kimmel?
Very early in his.
I want someone to yell out Baba
I
Booey.
don't know, he just didn't like him. And dudes are
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Oh, I would go there and do
And all of a
that.
sudden he started saying, you know, I don't like this guy, but everything he says, he gets it done. And, you know, then he gone a couple of months later and he started going like, I'm starting to like that guy better. Every damn thing he says, he gets it done. And it's all really good, common sense, tough stuff. I've never seen anything like it. Everything he says, he gets done. And then he started to really like me. And then we did an interview. It was supposed to be a 10-minute interview. It lasted for 2 hours. There was a good chemistry. And he did 5 shows, all 5 shows that week. And he got the highest ratings.
If you really watch these people, even the ones who are smiling behind him for a while, if you watch it carefully, you'll realize like
there was something.
they're
But he
like
said during the
in with the
process,
lead.
he said,
Like they're really
so would I rather have a guy as president who was really a nice guy who I liked, or a guy who I can't stand that gets everything done and turns our country into
She killed me with her eyes
great
closed.
country again? And
my
he was
eyes
smart.
closed.
It was a very interesting process. These are great guys doing really well.
Look at all the guys
Totally
looking.
dominates
They're all
the
looking for
late
the
night.
exits.
Totally dominates against those morons that they have.
So am I.
And the next thing again, when I get this thing's over with,
What
I
bad?
get a
What bad?
bathroom so bad.
In 10
dude.
months, I ended 8 wars, including Kosovo,
Look at these people. They're like
Pakistan, and India.
like,
How do I get out of here?
Israel and Iran, Egypt and
Oh,
Ethiopia.
White Trout over there.
Armenia and Azerbaijan.
He's looking for the way
And I
out.
hate to say this, one
No,
named
he looks like he's
Cambodia,
ready.
Thailand, and it started up today. Tomorrow, I have to make a phone call, and I think they'll get it. Who else could say, I'm going to make a phone call and stop a war of 2 very powerful countries, Thailand and Cambodia? They're going at it again. But I'll do it.
There's no real
So
war,
we're making
right?
peace through strength.
No.
That's what we're doing.
The only one I ever heard was
We
close
cut
was
federal
India,
funding for any
Pakistan.
school that
But
pushes critical
they
race
both
theory
came
or
out and said that
transgender
Trump had
insanity.
nothing
No
to
more
do with their
money.
negotiations.
They'll say that.
Yeah.
We banned the
It is-
chemical, surgical mutilation of children.
Do you
Think
think
of
he
this.
really believes himself?
Can you imagine if you were up
I
here
don't know.
15 years ago?
No, I
and
don't
you
think
banned
so.
the chemical mutilation of children.
I think he
That's
realizes that
crazy.
he's fucked
We actually had to
if
ban
this
it.
scam doesn't work.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
Or
he has to keep
I
going
have
with it.
stopped men
And so
Yeah.
now
from
you're
playing
trying to see how
with
far you can get away
They
with
said,
it.
this
You
guy's
just do or
crazy. Why
die,
didn't men
and
play
hoping.
with
I
him?
think.
Yeah.
I honestly
Hope
think
you're right.
he's hoping until he dies.
Yeah.
To playing in women's sports.
He
and
can
we're
just make it
restoring the
last
name
until
of
he
a
dies.
great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley in beautiful Alaska. And I renamed the Gulf of Mexico into the Gulf of America.
Let's say that right there. That guy.
Yeah.
Christopher Trump. He's like, that
So in
really meant a lot to
conclusion,
him that they changed
the
go from
shipyards of
Mexico to
Philadelphia
the Gulf
to
of
the steel
America.
mills of
In the world.
Pittsburgh. These are great places.
Like he had been wanting to hear that
Maybe
all
some
day.
of you don't even realize it. You know, you get used to it a little bit too much sometimes, but these are great places. From the union halls of Scranton to the kitchen tables of millions of Pennsylvania families, we're bringing prosperity and pride surging back to this magnificent Commonwealth. We're bringing it surging back here hot. Our country's hot and you're hot. Together,
hot.
we're
You're
repairing
hot.
4 years
We're
of
hot.
disaster by the radical left Democrats in Congress and by the worst
You're hot.
president in the history of our country. He is. I mean, it's not a question about that. He's just the worst president in the history of our country. What the damage thank you very much. The damage he's done to our country is something we can never forget.
Are we back on Biden again?
After just 10 months, our border is secure. Our spirit is
I
restored.
think so, yeah.
Inflation is stopped.
I can't
Wages
keep up
are
with
up.
him anymore.
Prices are down. Our nation is strong.
Like, do you think 3 years from now, if he's still like capable of speaking,
And the
even
United States is back.
that he will still be talking about Biden?
Probably. He's probably going to write on his tombstone that it was Biden's fault he's dead.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
All these people, right? All these music, all of my friends right up here. Every single, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. He looks like The Rock. You look like The Rock. Stand up. Let me see what you look
Like me?
Yeah, look at that. The Rock would be very happy with that look.
That's how I think.
Every
Yeah,
single
well,
day
well,
of this
well,
administration, we will keep on working for the hardworking American citizens, people that love our country. We will fight, 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 and we will win, win, win. And with your help, we will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America healthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again.
When?
We will make America safe again.
He will?
And we will make
So he's saying we haven't,
America
we're not even,
great
we are.
again. Thank you, Pennsylvania.
it's
Thank
the
you.
conclusion.
We love you,
Wonderful.
Pennsylvania. Merry
Amazing.
Christmas.
I can't believe we made it.
I got the dance, Andy. Yeah. Oh God, Andy, what'd you think about that, brother?
Oh my God, that was a lot.
Oh, sorry about that.
Same themes though, as always. You know, he touches upon the same things. He uses the same jokes. You know,
Yeah, at least he has that already like sketched in his head. That's gonna be like the last thing he's ever gonna remember.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Between the ping and the panging, he's gonna be like Joe Biden, men in sports, women's sports, things like that. Just keep
Russia hoax.
What's that?
Russia hoax.
Yeah, the Russian hoax. Just blaming everybody, and I got indicted. Just all kinds of crazy stuff, and it doesn't even make it. Still, it doesn't make any sense. We've seen this same set. I feel like already a dozen times, and it's like kind of repeats it, and then he kind of ad-libs some weird, word salad or vomit in between.
Yeah, for sure.
For like you said, for the transitions there, and he goes to the next screen, the next teleprompter.
Yeah.
Oh my God, when's he going to come with new material?
I don't think it's happening. I think if you're looking for something new, it's not gonna. The only thing that comes in new, there is something is like the current event,
right? That he's obsessed with. Yeah.
So the next time he's obsessed, the next thing that happens, that will be a talking point. But he'll still have all the old ones he'll go to.
Right? Being racist as hell, talking about the Somalians in Minnesota. It's all Tim. All the Somalians are like the dirtiest, trashiest. Like he said that they're the worst people in the world.
Oh,
like you just said that about an entire country. and these people there, like,
well, it goes to show that there is a real serious problem with racism and bigotry in this country. Like it's there.
And it's just reared its ugly head. Is that what you're saying? When he came around, they said like, "Oh, if he can be that rude, I can go back to being rude that I've always wanted to be."
More like Trump showed them that it was okay to have the feelings that they truly have. They've been suppressing them because they thought it was not okay to be racist like that.
Right.
But now that Trump showed them that they can do it and it's not a bad thing, they're out in the open.
Yeah, I'm just going to be rude and I just don't care. That's not a deal breaker anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm not worried about that anymore. Now I'm the asshole that I've always wanted to be.
Yeah.
Right? It's just, oh my God. It's just insane. Those people had to sit there. Can you imagine if we, the people, actually went there and hung out with some of those dudes in the back and were smoking a big doobie back there for like 2 hours?
I would have
to sitting back there.
I would not be able to eat 10 milligrams and be there. I'll tell you that right now.
That would feel like that time we saw My Little Pony. Worse, wouldn't it be worse?
That was wild.
At least we had a couch to sit on. Here we would have to stand up and just look at Trump's big fat ass. Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. So anybody check Andy and Merlin out. We hope y'all enjoyed it and suffered through it like we did. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe to us, hit the bell button, and leave some comments or something. We don't care if it's good or bad. At least we know you're watching. And we'll see you on the next one. We the People. Check you out.
We the people, high and free, joking to democracy. Grab your light and grab your mind. Politics never felt this light. We the people, light up, take a seat, talking truth while you laugh, staying chill, staying sweet. From the podium to the pub, yeah, we're keeping it real. It's Andy and Merlin with that capital